And chat? How's it going, guys? Oh, I gotta catch up on chat. Hang on. Okay. Just chat's typing along with the music. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, our first stream of the Shadowbringers patch quests. Sort of. We're doing a dungeon from the patch quest that people really, really want me to do. Let me bring the crew on and I'll go over what we're doing today. And they can explain it a little better. Beep boop.
Hello.
How's it going, guys?
You doing alright?
Oh.
Little sleep.
So, so yeah, feeling a little sick, which started to come on yesterday. What's worse, though, is that when I woke up for the stream just now, I went to get some water, and the water coming out of my faucet is all, like, brown and stinky and shit.
Ugh.
I can't even get some water for the stream.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah. Like, I have a little bit of Kool-Aid, so I'll be able to drink that, but then after that, all I have in my fridge is milk and soda, and it's like, that's not what you want when you have a cold. It's not good. Those are not good liquids to be consuming when you have a sore throat.
Yeah. Is milk really that bad for a sore throat?
Yeah. It just gunks up everything.
I always do. I always drink bottled water anyway.
Yeah.
Mostly because I've got the area that I'm in has really hard water, so even putting it in juice, I can just taste it.
Yeah, it's not usually bad, but they were doing some fucky shit with the pipes this morning, apparently.
Lovely.
So, luckily, at least the soda is like, this is like a new health thing that my one of my coworkers turned me on to. It's like probiotic soda. It's like soda that's like made with.
You should have seen the expression that went on my face.
Yeah. It's soda that's got like apple vinegar in it. Which
I just made the same expression.
Yeah, I'm trying to listen. You are also you're the same age I am, so you should listen up to this because, like, it's soda that is like meant to be like a little healthier and is a little bit easier on your stomach if you are an old man like we both are, and cannot drink, 10 grams of sugar in a can of beverage anymore. And for what it is actually pretty good. It has a little bit of an aftertaste, but like it tastes better than like LaCroix. It tastes better than LaCroix, and it only has like 20 to 30 calories, which is better than a normal can of soda, which has 1 to 200.
Isn't LaCroix the stuff that tastes like it was bottled adjacent to a piece of fruit?
Yes, that is the joke.
So it must taste better than LaCroix in that it tastes.
Yes, correct. It is, on the other hand, way more expensive than regular soda, so that's not so great. But
Well, I can't manage that.
Yeah. So there is that as an option for drinking while sick. And yeah, milk. It's not that milk is bad for your throat. It just gunks everything up and makes your throat feel gross, which your throat will already be feeling gross. So it's great.
Yeah, fair enough.
Don't mind me. I'm just sat over here being too British to relate to anything other than milk.
Yeah.
What? Do you not have soda over there?
You don't have the Croix, did you say? I've never heard of that.
Don't worry, you're not missing much.
Also, don't say soda. They're fizzy drinks.
Milena has heard of the stuff I'm talking about.
Poppy, huh?
Yeah, that's one of the brands. There's another brand that I've tried. I forgot what it's called, but like Poppy is the one that my boss started drinking, and yeah, that's all right. It is. If I were still 20 years old, it's not what I would go for, but it is fine. Also, do not get like the poppy cola because those taste gross. Like the fruit flavored sodas taste fine because they work they work in tandem with like the apple flavoring. So like the orange, orange or grape flavored poppy, those are great, or like a lemon lime poppy, that's great. But then you get to go to like a cola, the poppy cola or the poppy doctor, the Dr. Poppy, because of course, every drink that is imitating Dr. Pepper has the word doctor in it somewhere. Dr. Poppy tastes gross. Poppy cola tastes gross, but like,
well, that's okay. Regular cola tastes gross anyway.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, like wild berry poppy or lemon lime poppy, those taste great. They're fine. Good.
Oh, by the way, Law, Ops updated it, so you can get that if you want.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
Yeah. Anyway.
The mount you were about to say?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Where are we?
Is it? I must have shoved it in one of my retainers. I'll pick it out later.
So let's
somebody remind me to grab that mount out of my retainer later. Okay, so here's the things we have on the schedule for today. The dungeon that everybody's really excited about me playing. The holiday quest. The Black Mage job capstone quest. And Heaven on High floors 1 to 30.
Yes, because we are not doing MSQ yet because Lore still needs to do some leveling before we can progress with that. So we're going to next week. We are probably going to start the raid series because that will also buy us some time before we are doing MSQ, and those will be fun. I like this raid series. Everyone does.
Sanctferum is calling the 4th slot in dungeon and what's it?
All right. Well, I think we can give him one of those because
it's a bit mean to give one person both slots.
Yeah. Okay, so pick one.
In the meantime, head to the Crystarium. So, you're goddamn your inventory again with the inventory.
Hush, you. It's in here somewhere. I thought it was in here somewhere. Did I discard it because,
What are you looking for? What are you looking for?
The mount that Dai doesn't like.
Oh, for God's sake. Maybe you put it in a retainer?
That's where I'm looking.
Oh, yeah, that is where you're looking.
Yeah, I must have discarded it because I didn't think I'd be able to use it.
Surely you wouldn't discard it.
Unless it's in my inventory.
Lore's thrown away stupider shit.
Yeah. Okay, Law, I'm just gonna...
oh, you know what? I was looking for the icon for the mount, not what it actually...
Yeah, it'll look like a whistle.
Yeah, paste this into your chat menu. Or type it in or whatever.
Yeah, you're searching about to search for item.
Yeah,
I have to change the chat.
Well, yeah, that's not going to work for him because he's on the PS5.
Yeah, he can still type that in.
Oh, okay.
I can't because I still have DMs off.
Why would DMs...
It's not in the DMs, it's in the Discord server.
Oh. Items. Nope. I don't want to search for the thing I'm moused over. I want to search for...
Type it into chat.
If if you press enter on your keyboard, does that bring up chat?
That's what I just did.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
You just typed horn rather than I.
You just typed horn rather than I search horn? /
Oh,
item
slash
search
I
horn.
search horn. Okay.
For God's sake.
Shut up.
So, Laura, I think I've told you this story before, but one of my favorite boomer stories. One time, I was at work in the office, and at the office we have like one single shared computer, and I was like standing up doing whatever business, and I got a call from someone that we needed to email the manager something.
Okay.
And so this other old lady was sitting at the desk, and so I said, hey, we need to send this email to the manager and the operations supervisor. So could you send this email to, John and Sarah? I'm making up those names. Mm-hmm. And they're like, yeah, sure. So they type up the email, whatever. And then they say, it's not working. I'm like, what do you mean it's not working? It's like, I tried to send the email, it doesn't work. And I look around the computer, and I see that in the address bar, they have written John and Sue. And I'm like, you need to type email addresses into the email address section. And you just gave me a flashback to that moment, so thank you.
Oh, Manjagara minion there.
Yeah, I don't know why I held on to that.
Probably because you have it already. Probably because, yeah, you probably meant to sell it at some point and just happened because you don't manage your retainers at all.
Jesus Christ, Lord, Jesus Christ, why do you have all of this?
Because he's going to sell it on his retainers eventually, but that would require him to manage his retainers.
Most of that stuff is cheaper, is actually more valuable to vendor, it's so common.
Yeah. Well, and Lord would know that if he tried to sell any of it, ever. So did the search function actually work? Did we find where...
It wasn't in the search list, so I don't think it doesn't seem
so
like
he doesn't have it. Okay.
This being the Eureka portrayal, right? Where would you even have gotten that from?
I think I got it at some point. Didn't I?
Are you sure you didn't just remember that Melina had it?
Maybe. How do you get it?
You get it from lockboxes, from chasing rabbits in Eureka.
Yeah.
Huh. I thought I was the one who got it. Oh well.
Lord.
Okay.
Leader, everybody.
Law, your inventory is as if you'd gone to it's as if you'd taken a backpack to a beach and just filled it with sand. All of it's so worthless and common. And now
it's just so tedious to manage that I haven't taken the time to.
All right. So first of all, Laura, we got a couple pick up and finish quests to do. Come to me.
I do have a couple new mounts in the rotation, by the way, because I got all the mounts from the Mogstone event. I spent the week idly farming Mogstones from the Gold Saucer, so...
Yeah.
That's the weather unlock.
Yeah, I know.
Weather
Dungeon unlock's where I am.
Just do it. Just click it.
I bet I could do that. Well, how long were you standing there in silence? About 3 seconds. Don't you know it's rude to... Wait, aren't you that mortal bonded to Feoul? Well now, isn't this a pleasant surprise? I've got a proposal I was meaning to put to you as it happens. Interested? So these Skywatchers you see all over, they're good at what they do, but even they can't tell you if it's raining or whatever back on the source, no? But with my help, they could. Aye, I could cross the rift, see what the weather's like for myself, come back and share my knowledge with these mortals by whispering to them in their dreams. What is the point of this? Couldn't you just go to the source yourself and see if it's raining somewhere?
Oh, maybe you're in the Crystarium and you want to know what the weather is like in Thanaland.
It's useful for fishing.
It's useful for fishing, and also photo hunting in the Realm Reborn.
I guess. I could do the same for the Skywatchers on the other side, too. Everyone would have all the answers, and they wouldn't even know how they got them. Wouldn't that be grand? Your silence is all the approval I need. Off I go!
Skywatchers in general are pretty useless in game because most people just offload that functionality to like a browser app.
Yeah.
Like if you're trying to figure out the timers for weather, you usually have a website that you can go to that will tell you not just when the weather hits, but like when the specific thing you're looking for hits. But still, it's good to have that unlocked so that it's there. Anyway, next.
Due to lore fail meddling with the dreams of Skywatchers in the Source and the First, Skywatchers may now provide forecasts for every region, regardless of their location.
Okay, so like that fairy is basically just named after the shipping name. If somebody was to ship you with fuel.
Oh hey, look at my HP. That's a good HP total.
Nice. That is very. And we've got another just talk to a person quest over here.
Oh, there's a lookout point right there that I want. Add later.
One of the most satisfying HP totals I've ever had in a game was in Final Fantasy XIII when Vanille had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 health.
Nice.
I also at one point in Final Fantasy IX had 2, 2, 2, 2.
Does this character name ring any bells?
For he has an avatar on every world.
Hi, Persia Yi.
Wait. Aren't you... Yes, I thought so. Loreweaver, correct? You've been keeping very busy if all the rumors are to be believed. Why are you staring at me with such intensity? Pray tell, have I said something to offend you? You can cross the rift. You of all people.
Well then, there's 7 houses did you end up in this world?
Judging by your cryptic comments, I gather I bear a resemblance to someone you know. But I can assure you that we have never met before, you and I. Wink, wink. Don't believe me?
No, he's probably telling the truth. This is just...
Probably telling the truth. Then let us be friends. The more you learn about me, the more you will come to realize how different I am from this other me. I am a wanderer by trade, but a minstrel at heart. A keeper of tales, a singer of songs, a preserver of forgotten truths. Yet in defiance of my itinerant nature, I have elected to remain here for a time and compose new works. You being a traveling sinner, I'm sure you've seen your share of adventures. Such stories often serve as the best sort of inspiration. Perhaps I could persuade you to regale me with one or two. As a sinner of the world, you must surely have all manner of exciting experiences to share. I pray you regale me with your finest, that it may inspire me to write a song that shall echo in eternity. Does it matter which of these I do?
No, it doesn't.
It just unlocks extremes.
Yeah, this unlocks extremes, so just click on all of them.
Oh, but... Minda, how many times do I have to tell you I want to unlock the extremes when we're about to do them?
Well, this
isn't quests. This
isn't a quest. This is just a talk, and it's open.
Oh, okay. Also, we've got to get rid of the Ravana Extreme quest that I just noticed is on my quest list.
Yeah.
Talk about Titania. I am all ears, Lore. No, that's me.
I was going to say that.
The most esteemed of all Fae folk, the venerated ruler of the Pixies, the Kingdom of Rainbows. What a tragedy for Titania to go forth in defense of their subjects, only to be corrupted and transformed into that which they fought to defeat. A mad monarch, once beloved, then feared, and finally set free. There, 'tis done, and you shall be the first to hear it performed. For love of the Fey folk, the king fought light and fell, pure spirit corrupted in thrall to light's spell. 4 treasures did lead her unto the castle door, 4 treasures did free the king from torment evermore. I can only imagine the horror that must have gripped Titania in the moments before the transformation was complete, knowing that the very people you had sworn to protect would soon suffer and die by your hand. It is an all too familiar tale to those of us who have struggled to survive in the wake of the flood. We can but hope that the night's return is of comfort to their soul, should some aspect of it endure. With the passing of the light, the Fae now dance beneath starlit skies. Where before they mourned, they now rejoice. You made this possible, my friend. I look forward to hearing more of your adventures. Dancing Plague Extreme is now accessible. Minda!
Yes. And now we can do it. And now we won't have to talk to this guy again when we go to do it. We can just do it.
Minda, I'm serious. For the sake of my memory... For the sake of my memory and my sanity, I want to accept these quests when I'm about to do them.
There's nothing to remember anymore. It's open. The quest is over.
Yeah, but when we want to actually go do it, are you keeping a checklist?
Yeah.
You are?
I know which ones you've done.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, and like you've done none of the Shadowbringers ones. You've not done any of the Heavensward ones, except for the Ravana we did the
other day as part of a Wonder Tale, yeah.
Right.
All right, Innocence.
Oh, also another thing, if you go into your duty finder, if you click on any sort of duty. On the image where it previews it, there is a check mark if you've done it. There is no check mark if you haven't.
Ah, okay.
The game tracks it for you. You're worrying too much.
Okay.
And Disney has mentioned the same thing.
The benevolent savior who would lord over paradise itself. The only ruler fit for a stagnant monument to hedonistic excess, Lord Vothry. But of course he would claim the title of innocence for himself in the end. I cannot speak to whether or not he was a monster as a child, but I can sing of his monstrous deeds and what became of him as a man. Beneath blinding skies, the Lord of Light reigns supreme. From his lofty perch to floating fortress, he retreats to plot and scheme. Heavenly exile, born of man and sin, embrace your ascension, and fall, warden resplendent, in vain pursuit of perfection. Though he summoned every ounce of his strength as a champion of light, in the end, Vothry was no match for the warriors of darkness. He wouldn't be the first to cloak himself in the trappings of righteousness. They are too common by half, some might even say. Nevertheless, I hope his example serves as a reminder of what evil men may do in the name of so-called good. You and yours did well to lay him low. No doubt you will confront other villains in the days ahead, and I should be most eager to hear your full account after.
This is one of the easiest extremes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Hades.
One of the longest extremes.
Yeah, all of the like extremes based on leveling trials tend to be pretty easy, and this is no exception. This is just the easiest. This is just the easiest in the already easy category.
I mean, Hades is a bit of a trek through it. It's quite long and has a lot of mechanics.
Yeah, Hades is interesting. Like Hades has just like several extra phases that are unique to the extreme version of the fight.
Interesting. Hades. I have traversed countless lands and heard innumerable tales, and yet that name is unfamiliar to me. Pray, tell me more. You were about to say something, Minda?
Yeah, because like the thing that you predicted would happen happens, but only in the extreme version. He calls upon all of the other Asians that you have ever encountered, and they just
that we killed.
Do their thing, and then you have to kill them, and it takes a while to get through all that.
La Brea shit, Aegeon shit, Nabrialis is shit.
Yep.
And I got the mount from Hades Extreme, so we don't have to do that.
You don't have to grind it, but at some point we need to actually play it properly.
For the experience. Yeah.
Oh yeah, someday when we're caught up and doing all the content of the game beyond the MSQ and stuff, we'll do all the extremes. Honestly.
And you will have to learn how to play.
The very man who flooded this world in light, that its extinction might bring about the rejoining he sought. An Asian who lived 1,000 lives in pursuit of this single-minded goal until he fell at your hand. There is a part of me that cannot help but feel that it is not my place to tell this man's story, to sing of the ambitions that spurred him to wreak such wanton destruction, and those that compelled you to see that his dream would die in vain. And yet, if you will permit me a moment's indulgence and a measure of poetic license, I would grace your ears with a tune. I call it Requiem for a Hero. His homeland lost to memory, through eons did he strive. Dark masks he wore, fell plots he hatched, to keep vain hope alive. Until the end, that fateful day, when shadow clashed with light. True name revealed, his dying wish, remember us as we fade into night. Yeah, the Shadowbringers really turned around my opinion of the Asians.
Just Emma Selk in the afterlife listening to this saying, "Where's the drama? Where's the flair? Come on now."
A most challenging subject to put into words indeed. And yet, I can take some small solace in knowing that the entirety of the tale, in all its tragic and terrible glory, will live on within you. I must say, I find it quite fascinating how this Emmet Selk chose to reveal his true name on the verge of the battle that would prove to be his downfall. I am reminded that the Knights Blessed have a similar tradition in which they conceal their true names outside of rare occasions, such as funerals. What significance might the act of announcing his true name have carried for him? A matter to ponder, perhaps, should you wish to fully grasp the nature of your foe, of the shadow to your light. That is a very different meaning in this world than it does on the source.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it makes me wonder, how the Knights Blessed's traditions would change now that the light is gone, and they no longer have the otherworldly evil light shining on their true names that makes them avoid saying them out loud.
Yeah, it is interesting to contemplate.
Yeah. Minstrel's Ballad, Hades' Elegy. That's not Hades Extreme.
certain fights have minstrel's ballad rather than just parentheses extreme.
True.
Yeah.
Hey, IGU's
Yeah, I like
got the Ancient One minion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, and over here is the actual thing that the actual content.
Bethana. Oh, Vieira, that's promising. By the time you hear this, Bethana of the Crystarium Guard has a look of grim determination in her eyes. Excuse me, a word, if you would be so kind. We of the Crystarium Guard have a request to make of you. Our researchers are planning to enter the Crystal Tower to learn more of its history. However, there is a problem. Now, what I am about to reveal is strictly confidential. Were word to get out, panic would spread throughout the citizenry. Our scouts have reported that ferocious beasts and bizarre machines roam the hallways. Until we can eliminate these threats, none may enter. Strange ethereal readings have also been detected, and we suspect that the phenomena are linked. Crystal Tower Alliance Raid again! The Exarch has ordered us to seek your aid in making the tower safe for our researchers to go about their work. Oh, what if the reason people want me to do this so badly is because we're going to get Graha interacting with Graha? He mentioned that you are better equipped than most to face the dangers that lurk in the tower, though he elected not to go into detail. Is this true? That's me. Then your prior experience may prove beneficial. Come, let us proceed to the entrance.
Oh, back to your usual outfit, Minda.
Did you? Okay. And then Psych-Fair will do the Heaven on High with us.
Okay, let me invite IGU.
Yeah, Mindy, you're back to your usual outfit.
Oh yeah, I am back to my usual outfit. Felt like now is a good time to do that since Emmett Silk has been defeated. Not that our work here is done, but you know, it's a good point to drop the silly edgelordy outfit.
It's okay, we're still the Darkness Bros at heart.
Yeah.
I mean, still a Reaper.
Still a Reaper, yeah.
Outlaw.
I take it your preparations are complete. Listen carefully. You are to lead a party of elite troops.
Yes, like Ferrum did call the dungeon first. We should invite him.
Yeah.
Alright, my mistake.
So IGU is doing Heaven on High and St. Ferrum's doing the dungeon?
Yes.
Okay. You are to lead a party of elite troops into the tower and respond to any hostility with lethal force. Once the way is clear, the researchers can begin their expedition. Our main objective is to identify the source of the ethereal disturbance. The tower cannot be considered safe until we do. Should you encounter any opposition beyond your capabilities, you are to withdraw immediately. I wish you the best of luck. The twinning. Ah, ha, 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 ha.
Well, what got that reaction?
Gee, I wonder what's getting twinned. No, not free company. Friends list.
Schedule-wise, IGU might have a problem. Well, we'll see how the rest of the day goes.
We could always do that next.
Can always do that next. We do have time.
St. Ferrum is Liana, right?
Yes, who is like right next to us somewhere. They were just right here. There we go.
All right.
Yes, she is.
Let's see. Liana, what role are you able to do? Liana can be tank or DPS.
I guess I'm healing then.
The twinning. Since its sudden appearance...
before we go in, I want you to go into your settings and turn up the in-game sound.
The music. Turn the music up.
System config. Volume settings. Everything's at max.
Okay. We'll take a moment to listen to the music before we do the dungeon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since its sudden appearance in Norvrant, the Crystal Tower has been a source of great mystery, one which the people of the Crystarium have barely begun to unravel. Now that the city is free from the threat of the Light Wardens, researchers have been afforded the opportunity to explore the innermost reaches of the tower, though they soon found their way barred by hordes of ferocious guardians. An ethereal disturbance detected from inside is believed to be in some way linked to their appearance, and you have been tasked with not only clearing a path for the researchers, but with investigating the cause of the anomaly. All right, let's do it.
Minimum item level.
Right. Let's not do it yet. Minimum item level, silence, echo. Confirm. Ready, let's do it. All right, so you want me to listen to the music.
Yes.
I can't make out the lyrics, but
It's a pop.
it is a bop. It kind of feels like it's riffing on an early Final Fantasy boss theme. Trying to remember.
Looking at a couple boss themes
Yeah.
that you have heard before.
I mean, part of it's the Crystal Tower thing.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a rad rendition of Final Fantasy III music.
Yep.
All right. The expedition's materials are here.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Right.
All right, let's go. So yeah, this song is a meme. Like it's like there's a whole established dance to go with this song at this point.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Which it became such a popular meme that the devs danced it at one of the fan fests, including Foxtrot and Yoshi P
Nice.
Yeah.
and Koji Fox.
Yeah.
In the outfits in the meme.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! Hell out of the way of that.
Oh, feel free to read the notes on the way. There is there's law to read.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I like Laura.
I hadn't noticed.
I know, you're learning new things about me every time we stream.
There, I was thinking you just like making baskets.
In case I missed them, please point out the lore notes to me.
Will do. That's a big ass door.
That is a big-ass door. It's looking at me. Alright, give me a sec to look around.
Yeah.
Yo! That's cool!
So yeah, there has been some remodeling in here.
There has, indeed.
Yeah, we're not going up the tower this time, as you may have guessed.
Indeed.
Nope.
Oh, whoops.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hurry can kill me, hurry can kill me. Okay, good.
Woo!
That was
Okay, I made it out of
that was so close. I thought he wasn't going to kill me for a minute.
Yeah, the problem with
Sentences that
the
only
model.
deranged tank classes get to say.
Well, and then by deranged tank classes, you mean Dark Knights, and literally just Dark Knights.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like, this is the whole problem with Living Dead as a cooldown, which I have talked about to you before. So yeah, this is the problem with minimum item level, is that my gear is actually not even minimum item level. I just have, like, 1 or 2 high-level pieces that get me over the line, but actually my gear is still pretty much Stormblood gear.
Come in there. Okay.
So,
Oh, Zagnos!
fortunately, I have the
Hey,
leaks
hell yeah!
to
Sorry,
I
I always get excited when I see Final Fantasy IX enemies.
Yeah. I have the elite skills to do this, I just don't have the gear to survive a single hit.
To be fair, this is the Final Fantasy XIII module.
Well, yeah, but 9 came first. That's where they're from. Right? That's where Zagnol's debuted?
Possibly. I'd have to look to see where the Zagnol used.
One of the most memorable junk mini-boss monsters in the series for me.
Especially because you have to lose if you don't want to get you have to lose if you want to get the best item from it.
I always win as a point of pride.
Well, you have to lose as Zidane, but win as Freya.
I always win as Zidane as a point of pride.
Oh, but the coral ring is so much more useful than Gil.
I know, but I have my pride to think of.
I don't know. I find a sense of pride of being able to beat it with only one character.
I mean, Zidane takes part in the fight for a while. Whoa! Uh-oh. Oh, no. Okay, I made it.
Good. I was going to suggest you might want to dodge that. Okay, try and keep any.
Hey. Super
Try and
Zagnol.
keep any. Yeah, try and keep any targets any attacks you targeted with away from the containment units.
Ah, if we blow up the containment units, it loses the mobs, doesn't it?
Yes, I have had multiple occasions where I have been chanking 9 bosses at the same time.
This could be one of those times. This is also like pretty much the only dungeon in the game where the boss music is a downgrade.
These are line AoEs. They're...
Oh, whoop. Damn it. I misjudged my angle there a little bit.
Oh, we have to not let him blow up the
yeah.
Yes.
I see. Okay. Ouch. Oh, hey, get that away from me, Minda.
I need to get away from the containment unit.
I need healing. Getting hit by 2 of them at once is quite painful in this difficulty. In light level.
Oh, good to go.
Oh, another stack.
Get out of there. There it is. Just gonna do some line AoEs again. Watch yourselves. Brain watch it. Yeah.
Getting out of the way of each other, I assume, is how you do it.
Get away, get out, yeah, get away from each other and also the containment units.
Yeah. I knew that one was already broken, so I ran to it.
Yeah.
Flossy. Oh, I can probably fall off this edge, can't I?
Probably, yeah. Invisible walls are not very common in this game.
No, you can't walk off the edge.
Really? Oh, okay.
I just figured it'd be very funny if I dove off the edge right at the end.
Loot.
This loot is probably, yeah, this is 430 loot, so it's probably an upgrade.
I'll pass on it because it's Reaper loot for you.
Yeah, we got.
Well, you're not even Reaper right now, so you can only roll greed. Hey,
yeah, we got a loot. We got some more.
Our only hope lies in the Crystal Tower, though it did not yield its secrets easily. Even opening the doors was a monumental undertaking. Without the Founder's data logs and the Noah reports left by the sons of St. Koina, we would never have stood a chance of succeeding. None of us were prepared for the spectacle that awaited us when we first stepped into the tower. To be surrounded by the marvels of a lost age took our breath away, and there, at its center, we found him. Wait, isn't that lore we got last time we went to the Crystal Tower?
No.
No. They're talking about the founders, and Sid, and the Noah was the group that was the name of our group when we were going through the Crystal Tower the first time.
Ah, yeah. Right. These are notes from when they unearthed Graha in the future.
Yeah. Although I think we did have similar notes where they were talking about research left by Noah, as in the Alligat, and now they're talking about notes left by Noah, as in our group.
Case sensitive, basically.
So it's a cute little parallel there.
Yeah.
Noah is still currently in Kurabatai.
Yeah. Yeah, Noah is still possessing that one Makote girl.
It kind they're kind of doing a timeshare thing.
Yeah.
Reptoids, it's Chrono Trigger. I want to replay Chrono Trigger. I should have done Thunder 4 before Foul twice. Oh well.
Yeah, okay. I use cooldowns. I can't heal right now.
Aye. Ramp parts up and I am cycling. I am using black turtle.
Kitty, come on, we're busy. You've never played Chrono Trigger Cyber Heroine? You should. It's a top 10 game of all time for me.
I did not get to play it until the DS release.
I first played it on the PlayStation release, so I didn't know what I was missing as far as load times were going.
Oh, I didn't get to play it until the DS release because it didn't exist until the DS release here.
Right, yeah.
Talking about Final Fantasy III?
No, Chrono Trigger.
No, Chrono Trigger.
Because Final Fantasy III is another game. Well, in America, the first official release of Final Fantasy III happened on a DS remake, which was like a total remake. It was like in chibi 3D graphics and stuff, so it kind of looked a little bit like Final Fantasy VII.
I almost played that. I bought it from a Bull Moose Music a couple towns over, and then I had to return it for money later that day.
I really enjoyed it.
I liked Final Fantasy III when I finally played the Pixel Remaster. Good little game.
I haven't played the Pixel Remaster, but I've played the original Pixel version.
Remember that. St. Ferrum, you okay there?
Oh, just because I didn't know I could silence the Reptoids when they was there because I wasn't targeting the Reptoids.
Our research into the Emperor's throne is almost complete, as we now understand the methods used to open a doorway to the world of darkness, otherwise known as the 13th. Ah, so we call it the Void. However, this is only the beginning of our plan. Even if we find a way to the first, it is already too late to prevent the 8th Umbral Calamity. For that, we must travel not only to another world, but to another time. Thankfully, the data logs gathered over the years, detailing battles with various primals, pointed us in the right direction. So this is going to be lore on how they went back in time. Awesome. You know what I'm sad I didn't get to finish on stream? My Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster playthrough.
Shit, I didn't trip. Damn, sorry.
Because, like, I've never finished Final Fantasy IV, and I like what I played of it, I just never got the chance to finish it. But By that point in my playthroughs of the Pixel remasters, nobody was watching them, and I had to move on to stuff that people wanted to watch. I actually got more viewers for Final Fantasy I than any of the others, except Final Fantasy VI.
I was watching when I could.
Yeah, Final Fantasy I is a fun thing to like revisit though, because it's like what's what sort of party comp is this player going for? What have they got going on?
The 8-bit theater team, thank you very much.
I go warrior, red mage, monk, white mage.
We've got another data.
Hey, if you want to have me take a detour into Final Fantasy IV, Milena, as your patron pick, I will absolutely, happily do that. Just as we thought the pieces were in place, we came to the realization that traversing time and space has its difficulties. It is one thing to possess the technology necessary to enable such a feat, quite another to actually perform it. No shit. The interdimensional rift, as it was called in the Founder's data logs, is what I can only describe as infinite chaos. To navigate it would take expertise far beyond our ken. There was, however, once a being capable of exactly that, the one known as Omega. Ooh. Oh shit, are we gonna fight Omega at the end of this? And yet, despite... Is that why it's got the Omega music? And yet, despite...
Yeah, that is the lyrics.
Yeah. Well, I haven't actually sat and checked out the lyrics to the Omega music, so... And yet, despite all of the research carried out, the mystery of how it was able to cross the rift remains unsolved. Mithridates.
This fight's gonna kill War.
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah. I look forward to it. Yeah, this model is actually the final super boss from Final Fantasy XIII.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was,
so that fits with the Zagnol models then.
Yeah, this was a lot of Allergan stuff uses Final Fantasy XIII.
Yeah. Yeah, like there's a lot of...
Oh, shit. Okay, getting away
there's
from
a lot
that.
of Final Fantasy XIII in the coils, too, because that's also all Allergan shit.
Yeah. Yeah, the super boss was called the Sinstrix, and it was the last of the open world hubs.
Woo!
One of the best ways to beat it, by the way, was to use poison attacks.
Really?
Yeah,
Rare
poison is very effective with that thing.
How many bosses were not immune to status ailments in 13?
Most of them.
God, it's been so long since I played 13, and I have no desire to go back.
Oh, there is a lot of strategy you can do with that too, if you realize what to do.
Mm-hmm. It's just that none of it was necessary for like the first 20 hours of the game.
God, that game sucks.
I like it.
Yeah.
You're allowed to be wrong.
Rude.
Yes, I am rude to Final Fantasy XIII. It deserves it.
That is not really got that bad.
Yeah, the only reason why I got as far as into Final Fantasy XIII as I did is because I had like buddies on the couch to riff on it with me for a while.
I got the platinum trophy.
Yeah, we're aware.
That was quite exciting, actually, going through the game without upgrading anything, just to make sure I'd obtain every single item.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Made it! Minda did not.
No, I did not.
Yeah. Also, good instinct there, Law. You knew that because that attack is designed to hit somebody, it is fine if you get hit by one of them, even if it's somebody else's. I'm going to pretend that was your thought against Pacifist.
I was just watching the orbs and where the. Oh, okay. Well, I guess now I'm standing in your AOE. I was just watching the orbs and the AoEs on the ground and getting out of their ranges. So don't give me too much credit.
Yeah, that time I missed because I was standing up, dealing with my cat while AoEs were going off. I just looked over at my screen and was like, will this kill me? No? Okay, that's fine then.
I'm sorry, what was that about that boss killing me?
Yeah.
Told wishful thinking, Lo.
Black Mage bracelets.
Yeah, roll need on everything that you can roll need on. But it is probably an upgrade unless you happen to,
You are gonna love your parents here, Lo.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll rant about 13 between this and Heaven on High.
Look at this.
That's cool. Like we're inside of a Mako reactor.
yeah, it does have that look.
I mean, this may well be this game's life story.
Graha! Graha!
Rock maximization.
We actually fought with the Graz that are serious.
Yeah. The name is a coincidence. It is just kind of funny that they're here.
They're etheric parasites that mimic other living things, etheric patterns. Blue mages can lend their lend that mimicry ability and use it to mimic other jobs, etheric patterns, to basically make blue mage into a tank healer or an better DPS.
Mm-hmm. Here's, okay, as long as we're on our way somewhere, here's the thing about 13. The characters are bland and unlikable. The plot is forgettable. The environments are pretty and boring. The combat is piss easy. There is very little engaging about Final Fantasy XIII for the first 30 hours of the game. It is my least favorite Final Fantasy, even more so than the bad ones.
I mean, I don't think the combat's that easy. Like people mostly just people seem to call it easy just because it's a retry. But like,
no, it's just easy.
You can auto battle through 90% of that game.
You have to constantly switch your formations.
Well, you auto battle for like 99% of the game because all the strategy is in class switching. But even
auto battles of this is more of a recommended.
Yeah, well, fine. Recommended auto battle, whatever you want to call it, to split the hairs to make it whatever. The strategy of the game is in like the class swapping system.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, you don't need it for like the first 20 hours of the game. For like the first 20 hours of the game, you can pretty much just go like, offensive jobs, and then that'll work for the fight until like 15 or 20 hours in, and then you start seeing bosses that have mechanics that force you to occasionally switch to a defensive stance for a little bit. And then like you actually do start encountering challenges that force you to engage with the system, but it takes 20 to 30 hours.
Honestly, one of the biggest issues that team has is that defensive strategies are actually too good.
Yes. Well, it's... Yeah, because like the whole game is about like you spend most of your time in offense. You go to defense when you're in trouble, and then you go back to offense. And it's like that's kind of the whole game.
I mean,
even when it does get hard.
I mean, 13-2 actually.
You're meant to spend as little time in your defensive stance as possible.
But like tackling was such a good strategy though that it actually got nerfed in 13.2 by having a mechanic I actually really like, wounding, where your maximum health is damaged. So as you go,
people are really excited about this robot enemy, by the way, and I'm not sure why. The thermal coil boil buster. Oh, is this Alpha Nose tea kettle?
No, it's an upgraded version of the kettle that Sid was using in the Omega raids. The one that Alpha filled with the
one that Alpha filled with salt water.
Something incredibly funny that a fucking kettle became a fucking flamethrower wielding nightmare.
Yes. Yeah, Tara also has one. That is correct.
Yeah, hopefully the boss doesn't start straight away, because I want to see if Law can guess what the boss might be. Oh, nope, never mind, it's happening anyway. So, Law!
Whoa!
If you want to time travel,
oh
what
shit!
do? You reverse engineer a god!
Fuck yeah! Fuck yes!
Oh, I love the Ironworks decals all over Alexander. It's great.
That's rad!
His name's a Final Fantasy V reference. Leonard Tycoon, her father was Alexander Highwind Tycoon.
Ha!
That's why he's the Tycoon.
Look
hey,
around
Biggs
the
and
arena.
Wedge!
Yeah,
there's
look
Biggs.
around
Where's
all-
Wedge?
look all-
Oh, yeah,
look
Biggs and
around
Wedge
at all
are in
of
that one.
the heroes.
Wedge is right next to Biggs.
He's very small. I missed him.
So yeah, they use the power of the power of the Throne's pact with to open a portal between worlds. They used Omega's technology to move the Crystal Tower, and they use Alexander's technology to travel through time.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah,
So-
Graha basically explained all this in an exposition dump a little while ago, but now we are seeing, like, the actual fruits of what they did.
Yes.
That's
Combined
sick.
the power of the Crystal Tower, Omega, and Alexander. All of which used to be optional content. Crystal Tower no longer is, but, like, imagine not doing any of that, and then coming here for the first time.
Yeah. Really,
Oh my
Alexander should be required content before you do this. Then.
Yeah, and
Still,
Omega.
I still just love that. We need to time travel. What do we know about time travel? Oh, I know. Let's just reverse engineer God.
Are those
Okay.
the Ironworks insignia on his shoulders?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thought so.
And on top of his head.
Yep.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
so
it's on
it
his
is.
back as well.
And there's another one on his back and on his arms. It's like it's the Ironworks care a lot about branding. It's all over the damn place in this model.
All right. Shall we?
Hell yeah! And time to see what actually happens in this fight. Oh shit! All right, noted for that mechanic for the future. I'm guessing get out of the way of those. Yep, okay.
What the shit is that?
Whoa! Wow. Okay. $75%. Now is not the time for the fanfare game.
You're probably gonna hit by the lasers there, Law.
Ouch. Alright, well, the real consequence of that was the foam stack.
Yeah, there were lasers on the other side of the boss that you couldn't see. Because of your camera.
I shall choose to take that as confirmation that it was not my fault.
I mean, you're the one in control of what your camera is seeing.
Hey, I'm zoomed out. That's if the thing is on the other side of the boss.
Yes, your camera is zoomed out. That's step one. Step two is learning to look at the things you need to look at.
Oh, I need to get away from these.
Yeah, I'm constantly turning the camera left and right to keep an eye on.
So you dodged the big spear and then ran straight into the line AoE.
Okay, where else was I supposed to go, Minda?
You were supposed to go right where I stood. I found the spot where it was safe to stand.
Sorry, I forgot the name of the tank buster in this fight.
I found the safe spot in between the line AoE and the round AoE.
Excuse me.
A bit too far forward, Minda.
Whoa, what? I was not in front of that laser.
Yes, you were.
There were a lot of lasers going on. Oh, I'm gonna handle this. I'm fine.
I'll pick you up when I have time. Here.
Oh, no, we don't. Okay, that should be good, right?
Okay.
Oh, damn it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm slow casting.
Oh, that's a tank buster. Bye, Liana.
Okay.
Uh-oh. I think this is a wipe.
Oh, that was with mates.
Did you get hit by something? Because your health bars vanished.
Oh, I know. Guy's back. Awesome. Good job.
Auto attacks and the circuit. Oh. Whoa. Yeah. I wanted to use Blackest Night, but I didn't have the MP.
Oh boy. Okay.
Speaking of not having MP, I am also.
Woo!
Heavily missing this.
I think Ferrum, you've had a res for like 15 seconds now. 20 seconds. You could get up at some point. You could use some help.
9. 8. After this cycle, should I use the limit break?
Sure.
Uh-oh.
Oh, well.
By me. No limit break for me.
Alright, St. Ferrum can limit break.
Again.
And it says minimum item work here. Yeah, the problem is that, like, technically I'm way below minimum item level. I have, like, I literally have 2 pieces of high-level gear, so almost all of my gear is technically, like, Stormblood level. So I am healing this at well below minimum item level.
So what do you think? Ironworks logo in the background?
Oh yeah, definitely.
That is Dark Knight gear that I'll roll for.
Yeah, unfortunately, with the arena, it no longer has all of the cool decals and things.
Yeah.
We could get a screenshot in front of the reactor.
React.
Yeah,
Oh, you mean
that's
out there?
Yeah.
There's not really a. It's just kind of like it would kind of just look like a weird green field there. I think back here is the best spot.
I think you should line up a little better with us, Ty. Cool. Well, that was cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was very cool.
And then we can add this to your music rotation as well, because that's kind of the real reason why everyone wanted you to do this damn thing.
But also, this is legitimately just a really cool dungeon. I think you can see why people wanted you to come.
Hell yeah. Yeah, Q. I have a keyboard hooked up to my PS5, which I purchased for the express purpose of using it in Final Fantasy XIV. And it is sitting on my PS2 on top of an unused computer tower in front of my entertainment center by my TV. And normally it's not plugged into my PS5, so I'll just put my PS5 controller on top of it when I'm not using it. But it's plugged in right now, so when I did that reflexively, Q happened.
Also, the cables attaching to the top of these circles that we're showing the portals. Kind of like buddy is.
A little bit.
Okay, bit of a simple one, but this should suffice.
All right, let's take a look.
Okay, posting. How's that?
Yeah, that works. We're absolutely using Tycoon as the thumbnail, but that works.
The animation for my character is me resurrecting Lore.
All right, Bethany. Excellent work. Not only did you reveal the cause of the ethereal fluctuations, you were able to remove the threat entirely. Thanks to you, the researchers have already completed their preliminary observations. Their findings were somewhat surprising. The Crystal Tower appears not to have been created by the Ronkins or any other known civilization. Its origins are veiled in mystery, much like the Exarch and yourself. So tell me. Forgive me, it is not the time for idle speculation. We have, however, recovered an artifact, though its purpose is unclear. It may even be purely decorative. Yeah? What'd you find? Yes. Have you ever encountered anything like this? Oh, is it going to be, like the Omega Refight machine? It is! Has come to carry out our plan. This will be my last recording. With the tower activated and the temporal displacement apparatus online, all that remains is to throw the switch and pray. I'm sorry. I truly am. I wish there was another way. Wait, did they wipe out their timeline to get here? But you are our best chance of success. Our only hope. Your gift will allow you to become one with the tower and survive the journey through time and space. Where our technology is advanced as that of the Alligans, perhaps we could have gone with you. Oh, they're just talking to Graha. Alas, it was not to be. But when you are finally reunited, all of the hardship, all of the sacrifice will have been worth it, I'm sure. Just promise me you'll spare a thought for those you leave behind. And we'll be thinking of you, too, for as long as this world lasts. Though I fear it will not be for much longer. This is Biggs, third of his name, 18th president of Garland Ironworks, signing off. May the 12 be at your side, Grahatia.
Yeah, we saw him in that cutscene when they were examining Ishgard.
Yeah. A person's voice coming from a machine. To be honest, I cannot make head nor tail of it. Do you have any idea what that was about? Yes, but I'm not supposed to tell you. Yes, it made perfect sense.
Even if I told you, you wouldn't believe me.
Biggs are Biggsest. Considering your connection to the Exarch, I am not entirely surprised. Though one thing was clear, even to me. The people who left the message were facing a great catastrophe. They placed their faith in the Crystal Tower, in much the same way we have done ever since the Flood of Light.
I can tell you're letting on more. I can tell you know more than you're letting on. Very well, I will not begrudge you your secrets.
Man, it really is the irony of what Emmett Selk and the other Ascians are trying to do, is that they faced a calamity that destroyed their people, and so they're visiting 13 more.
Yeah.
On other people to make up for it.
Mm-hmm.
No. 26 more.
Yeah, one for each world.
And on the
one
source.
On each world.
Oh, right. There's 2 each time it happens, right.
Yeah, for every calamity on the source, there's a calamity on another world, which immediately gets destroyed.
Can I now interact with this machine and get more lore tidbits? Our prayers for salvation were answered when you and the Exarch returned the night to us and freed us from the terror of the Sin Eaters. I sense that this was all made possible by those people from a time long forgotten. We should do our utmost to learn more of them. Perhaps the researchers will uncover more of these messages. In any case, you have performed admirably in service of the Crystarian. We may have need of your strength and guidance in days to come. Until then, fare you well. From materia, I don't care about.
And yeah, that thing does not appear to exist in the world anywhere, so no, you don't get to look at it for more lore.
Aw. Oh yeah, I kept the Graha minion because you guys said I could show it to the Exarch. And I haven't used it yet, so I should do that real quick.
You do have to use it in order to show it to him. It has to be in your minion list.
Oh, I
Yeah,
have
you
to
have to,
summon it. Okay.
Yeah, you have to like actually summon the minion.
No, you don't. You don't even have to summon it. I don't think, because there are no minions in the Ocular.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, so there aren't. Okay, so I don't show him the item. I use it and then talk to him.
Yeah.
Oh, Lore, what brings you back to the first? Another adventure, mayhap? Show him your wind-up Graha.
Oh,
What in the world is this? A gift from Tataru, you say? A mammoth inspired by a certain Archon, created to fund the expedition to Circus Trench. Wait. They turned Graha into merch? They turned Graha into a marketable plushie and then marketed it. Tataru!
Hey, she's a capitalist. She's from Graha. She is a capitalist. What do you expect?
I literally have a statue of him. Like, it sells.
Passing strange. I never had the pleasure of meeting Tataru. That being the case, I can only assume the idea for the subject matter came from another. Could it have been Master Galif, or Kryl, perhaps? No, wait, Rambros. It must be Rambros. Behind his somber countenance there hides a playful streak. I can fair see him grinning as he imagines how I would react should I stumble into this mammoth sometime in the future. If truth be told, I know not how to feel when I behold it, but if nothing else, it tells me that they are well, Rambros and everyone, and for that I am glad.
Call him Grahatia. He just... ... exclamation mark. How strangely that name rings to the ears.
There are the other dialogue options would have been interesting too.
Oh, I'll go check them out then. Call him Grahatia. How strangely that name rings to the ears. Long as I have been the Crystal Exarch, it has ceased to be an act. This is very much who I am now. Yet when you speak to me as the young man I once was, you cannot help but stir within. It's okay to have a name, man, and then the old days come flooding back. The days when we sought the truth of this tower together. You were an inspiration to me then, though I did not think it possible. You have become even more of an inspiration to me now. And recent developments. As to be expected, the recent changes in Norvrant were invariably accompanied by some disarray. But the people have embraced the night with joy in their hearts, and they go about rebuilding their lives with optimism. Your fellow scions have each returned whence it all began for them, to lend a helping hand during this period of transition. Alphino is in Yulmore, Alice at the inn in Journey's Head, and Y'shtola with the Knights Blessed. Thancred and Reen continue to be guests of the Crystarium, though of late they are often afield on some matter or other. I had instructions to... What about Urion J, as if I don't know where he went? I had instructions to summon everyone hither should you return, but busy as they all appear to be, perhaps the reunion can wait a little while.
He's probably still face down at the beach.
Rest assured, I continue searching for a way to deliver your comrades home. So please, take your ease and enjoy some time to yourself.
Yeah, you can in fact find all of the scions out and about in the world and go talk to them. We've run past Alphino a couple of times when we went to Yulmore to get gear. Because yes, we've been leveling off stream, and so, you know, we have had to touch on Yule more to spend poetics. We should probably take a break now so we can go do Heaven on High
Okay.
afterwards.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. We'll be back in a few minutes, guys.
Shurianji is clearly in Spagyrix being treated for inflammation from water in the lungs.
Yep.
All right. See you in a minute, guys.
See you in a minute.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back.
Hello.
Hello.
That was the growliest, most unhappy hello I've heard you do in a long time.
Yeah. That's like, I went to use the bathroom, my water is still fucked up, and so now it's like, am I even going to be able to shower before work tonight? I don't know. It's like, come on.
I'm sure they'll understand when you tell them why.
Yeah. Still, it feels gross to like go out without showering.
Oh, definitely.
At least I work third shift, so I'm mostly just sitting alone in an office, but like, still, Anyway. We are heading towards... Where the fuck are we going?
Onakara.
Onakara. We're picking up IGU, if IGU still has time for this.
IGU just went to Midgard Stormer.
No, I guess not. Alright, so who wants to join us for this thing?
Well, we should still give IGU a chance to respond, but...
Alright. What do I want to take into this?
We will need to fly over to the west to pick up the quest Heaven sent.
Have we not done that yet?
Had time for it. Oh, fair enough.
See, this is why I want to unlock things as soon as you're able to unlock them.
Sorry, IGU.
This right here is why we unlock things as soon as we can unlock them, so we don't have to bother. Okay,
Yeah, now I feel really bad. I misunderstood what was going on with IGU earlier.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Malena then. I'm sorry, IGU.
Well, and also, like, if IGU had to leave this early, I don't think he would have had time to finish Heaven, even if we had started, even if we had done Heaven on High first.
Speaking as a fellow content creator, it's so much easier for clips and compilations if you do everything related to a quest or event all at once. Yes, that is another concern that I have in my head. This vexed villager is keeping watch of the ocean with a growing sense of dread.
Oh wait, this might be actually this might be the unlock for the Kojin quest.
Oh yes, it is.
Well, too late to back out now. Where's that blasted boat? It should have been here by now. Oh, sorry, didn't see you there. My daughter is late returning from Kugane, you see, and I thought to come and look for her. I can't imagine the Confederacy giving her any trouble. She's always been good about putting money aside for the Ruby Tithe. Oh, gods, what if the Red Kojin caught sight of her? My dear, sweet Shiomi. She only meant to bring home a bit of old furnishings to give comfort to our village. I don't know what I'd do if anything should happen to her. I know this is sudden, but you've the look of a woman who can handle a bit of danger. Would you be willing to look for my daughter? She should be traveling close to the shore of Sakazuki.
Yeah. There's no other...
it is something that I could drop from my journal, you're right. Yeah, let's drop that from my journal.
Yeah, we have Heaven on High unlocked. We can do it.
Cool. Okay. Get in, Law.
Laura, you should do this as Dark Knight because we can get some XP out of this.
Oh, okay. Right, yeah, you're right. My cool new sword.
I guess I'll go Reaper or White Mage.
We did just force Minda to heal.
If I go White Mage, that'll be the biggest bang on book level, experience wise. Because this is
I don't need to level anything, so I will be fine doing whatever. And I can actually do Sage this time.
This is best for 60 to 70 experience. So the lower the level, the better.
Well, I'm not healing my way through.
I don't have anything below
thing.
70. I don't have anything below 70.
And I'm not healing my way through anything unfamiliar today. So, which of these guys do I talk to?
Kusai.
Kusai.
Those samurai. We got renewed.
Okay, enter heaven on high. Enter with a fixed party?
Fixed.
One of your party members does not meet the requirements for this duty.
Milena, did you open a save file? Also, the rest of us need. We should get rid of that initial save file because that's unusable now. Delete that. Well, go in and reset your progress on that one.
It needs an open save slot. Okay. Elena says she's ready.
I think I'm ready.
I am.
There we go.
Hell yeah. Heaven on high.
Me, Ott, and the rest of our half static got all the way to floor 100 on Sunday.
Nice.
Can I ditch the character info, or should I leave that open?
Leave it open because that's where the commanders are that we use.
I can actually grit to get these things' attention.
These first few floors you barely have to tank because, like, it's so easy that you don't need, like, the actual party comp. Later on, we will have to, like, be patient and wait for the Lord to tank and pick up aggro and things, but right now it's kind of, having a tank and a healer is kind of a luxury rather than a need.
There's an accursed floor on this horde. Accursed
whore!
There is an accursed horde on this floor! Okay, let's kill it. Oh, I should make sure I don't have to scream.
I wasn't going to call it out, but I assume the mod is doing work here.
Yes. I could not see it, I could not hear it. All I had was its name. Yeah. For context, Ott made a mod to hide my OCD triggers. That's the resurrection one.
Okay.
Yeah, so like Ott surprised me with a mod that hides all my OCD triggers. It's the biggest ones anyway. Which
Alright, where are we going?
It's incredibly cool of him.
Yeah,
I forget
amazing.
what the conditions for advancing are. Do we have to kill everything? Because there's a monster in here that we didn't
We don't have to kill everything. We have to kill...
a certain amount.
Yeah.
Do you see there is a key above the map?
Yeah.
When that's glowing white, we kill the nerf.
Lore. There we go. Good.
Also, the heaven and high weapons are really ugly. I created one to take out of the dungeon, but only for the achievement. I don't actually want to use it. I don't remember which one it was I made.
So we're gaining EXP for our progress in Heaven on High. Are we gaining an equal amount of EXP?
We will gain you gain a chunk based on what floors you went to when you clear a set of 10 floors.
Yeah. Palace of the Dead works the same way, so Palace of the Dead is a fairly popular way to level up from 1 to 50, especially since ways to power level 1 to 50 are much rarer than they are at higher levels.
Paul Raff Games, who's soloing the game, because in order to beat Justano solo, he actually had to get to level 100 on his Pictomancer, and he could only do Palace of
without unlocking any of the content past level 63.
Well, yeah. So when he was power leveling, he had to do it in Palace of the Dead, where the max level is 60, and rather than coming here where it's 70, because he was one quest away from being able to do it. A single quest from being able to unlock the place.
Ooh, there's a treasure chest.
Oh, Lord, do you have interrupt on your hotbar? The interject.
Yes.
You know he doesn't.
I do, actually. It's on L2 square.
Right. When if we fight mimics, they will use an attack that the cast bar will be glowing when it's casting. You need to interrupt that, otherwise we get a powerful poison that lasts for 10 minutes and stops you from being able to heal naturally.
Yikes. Okay,
It's
I'll
called
keep an eye on
pox.
that. Mimics, huh?
Yeah, right now mimics can only come from bronze chests, the brown one with bronze banding. Silver chests, which are blue and silver banding, they give you either ether pool, which makes your gear stronger, magicite, which lets us summon primals, or or will explode. So never open a blue chest in battle. And the red ones with gold banding, they give us the commanders. The deeper you get, mimics start on the bronze ones, start appearing on the silver ones, and eventually at the end they're in the gold ones.
We found the exit, but there's at least one more room to explore.
Yeah, we want to see if we can get more ether pool. There's a silver copper. We can.
So kill the mobs first, and then open the coffer in case of the two outs.
Oh, by the way, it's not such a big deal at the moment, but as we go further, you want to never run into the middle of a room. Always go around the edges, because traps can never be at the edges, but they can be in the middle, anywhere except the edges. At which point, some of those traps can be absolutely lethal. Ow.
Like that one.
I'm sorry, what was that about not having traps at the edges?
You ran forwards.
Alright, hang on. I'm going to show you where I was when that exploded.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
Traps can never be in corridors.
Well, I was about here.
Then somebody else stood on it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it still would have been... Does the trap hit the whole room?
No, but it's got a large AoE. It's not just on a single person. It explodes out on everyone. Traps on the ground can never kill you, but the really dangerous ones are luring traps, which summons a bunch of enemies.
Am I the one who has to use the pomodors, by the way, or are you guys able to?
Anyone can. That is a stock for the entire party.
Gotcha. There's another guy over here.
In a fixed party like this, we will get to keep commanders between floor sets, whereas a match party you wouldn't. But should be noted, the very first time you clear the you can't continue straight into the higher floors. So
we'll have to do floors 20 through 30 a second time when we come back here to get to level 60.
And we'll lose the commanders when we do that. So
yeah, but that's a problem for another day, though.
Yeah. So right now we can like
I'm
we can use
I'm in honor with a dark side.
You are very cute.
Oh, you got hit with a transmogrification trap or something, huh?
Yep. Yeah, like when you got turned into a frog. The first time Ott came in here with me, he had the same response to being an otter as you did to being a frog in Palace of the Dead. Indu was too far in.
Yeah.
I don't have any echo drops, so I can't S into these at the moment. Ironically, I've got spine drops.
I can't do anything, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
you've got a.
I could Edge of Darkness.
Yeah, you got pacification, which stops weapon skills, and silence, which stops spells. It does not stop abilities like Edge of Darkness.
Okay.
Conversely, there is a various force kind of enchantments, like this one has auto heal penalty, so you can't auto heal. One of them can be no abilities, which would get rid of those last abilities. Oh yeah, the one room traps can't appear in is the starting room of each floor. Law just stood on a Lauren trap. Was following behind Mind because if he doesn't stand in a trap, that means I won't stand in a trap.
It says the game is a little loud on the stream.
Okay, I'll turn that down a smidge. Oh yeah, that is a little loud. Hang on. How's that?
I don't know, I don't have the stream on.
Well, I was asking chat. I know you're not listening.
Flight may as well. I've used Commander Flight. There will be less enemies on the next floor, which means we will also need to kill less.
Cool.
There's another Lauren trap.
Level 76.
I also leveled up, I think.
Oh yeah, like you'll probably end up level 70 by the end of these first 10 floors.
Well, that's a weird progression curve.
Yeah.
Oh, we already have a Commander Flight in that active, so there's no point in using another one.
They're witching. I think Milena lost track of where we were going.
Yep, here she comes.
Someone else got lost for once.
The title, The Final Fish, has the same energy as Path of Exile's One Monster Remaining.
Should use some more Pomanders. We're full.
Yeah, somebody use strength then.
Are you not able to?
Either Minder or Milena should use strength because it makes them do more damage.
Oh,
Oh,
makes
yeah.
one person do more damage. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, strength and steel are personal.
Whoops. Stepped on a landmine. Oh well.
Yeah, like I said, landmines can never kill, but exploding treasure chests can. I used to know somebody who we could not get to stop opening chests in the middle of battle. The amount of times we fucking exploded.
Even Bull, yay.
Finally, some arm.
Yeah, we're at like +4. Oh, shoot. I closed my inventory. How do I open that again?
Same way up near your character.
C. Yeah.
Ah,
C on the
okay.
keyboard.
Yeah, we're at armor +5. How many runs through Palace of the Dead did it take him to hit 100?
I'm not sure. He was at it for a very long time though.
Commander of Witching.
Yeah, that turns enemies around us into chickens, imps, and frogs. Like that.
Oh no, we have to kill frogs? Oh, you monster.
It makes them a lot less powerful.
I'd honestly rather fight the stronger enemies and not have to kill frogs. It took him a couple months of Palace of the Dead. He was doing this on stream, right?
Yeah.
That sounds hellish. And it
Oh, I triggered a trap.
he had to be level 100 to beat a Stormblood boss?
Yeah,
what?
it's specifically it's you know Sasana has the
Yeah.
bit where he slams the sword down, you block it, and then somebody else has to kill the sword. He didn't
Yeah,
have
you
somebody
can't
else to kill
solo
the
that.
sword. So basically, he had to get strong enough to be able to kill Susano before that attack.
Oh,
Okay,
arm again.
that's right.
Nice. Wow. If okay, that makes that's probably a mimic, isn't it?
No, it'll drop from an enemy.
Ah.
Yeah, I used the thing to increase the rate that monsters drop things. Because
I'll
we
look for
were
that.
full up on pomegranates of fortune, so I decided to use one.
So, okay, so that makes sense why he wasn't like hard-walled by content from that point onward. It's just because it was the one
Help! Mimic! Help!
on my way.
Oh, you're going to need to interrupt its flashing taskbar.
Okay, I will stay.
Okay, it's dead.
Okay.
Before it got to it. Another flight. I'll use a flight. Yeah. I think his next fight is Shinryu.
Oh, he's still at it?
Oh yeah.
How long ago did he fight Susanoo?
This summer around Dawn Trail release.
And he's just making it to the end of Stormblood now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's very much soloing these fights. He has to
Yeah, well, the thing you have to remember, not only is he soloing these fights, he's not actually soloing them at level 100 because you don't have access to high-level gear at that point, unless you, like, go through a whole thing to craft it. So, like, most of his gear is probably, like, Stormblood gear that's, like, not, you know, easy to obtain.
So that's why he's doing it as a Pictomancer, because you get level 80 gear from picking a Pictomancer.
No, he doesn't allow himself to do that.
Yeah.
He can't take quest gear. He has to craft it.
Mimic.
Or, he allows himself dungeon drops, but like.
Oh, so
like
he is running dungeons and stuff over and over again to get drops then.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically he's and also he is doing them synced if he can. Like he's not just going in level 100 and running through them.
Oh,
like,
he did Pictomancer on Susanoo because he couldn't beat it otherwise.
Yes.
Yes. And
So
even then,
the answer to
to
whether you can go through the game solo with his restrictions is no.
I mean, he's still only doing it solo. He's never been in a party.
Well,
And,
yeah,
like,
I'm saying like his other restrictions, like he has to have on-level gear and stuff.
Yeah. To be fair, from the start he had tiers of stuff. Like he had tiers of restrictions. Like it will be synced. Synced is the priority, but like. He will he'll usually be no echo as well. But like one of the first things he'll allow if things aren't possible is building up echo, especially since that actually like. Sorry, the Minda, please. Okay.
Which way are we going? I guess that way.
Any way the wind blows.
Oh yeah, I have one of those dragon statues in my trophy room. It is one of the highest priority things that I've removed. Law, use a Commander of Steel. Go.
How long does that last? 7 minutes?
Yeah,
8
7
minutes.
8 minutes.
8 minutes. Like, it's showing 7 because it's above 7.
Yeah.
He has been in a
7
party
minutes and 7 minutes and 59 seconds.
Gotcha. Chad says he has been in a party for Crystal Tower because it wasn't optional, but he made a party exclusively out of other people who had soloed up to that point.
Yeah.
No. He wasn't in a party. He was in an alliance on his own. The other 2 parties had players in, but he wasn't in a party with any players.
Mm-hmm.
I assume he had to do like a custom match for that. Banded Coffee.
That's one of the casted hordes. That
Yeah.
you can occasionally stand on it by accident and find it.
What's in the Accursed Horde?
Good stuff.
I didn't do anything like that. We didn't need to.
No.
It's the loot boxes basically.
Yeah. I got a hairstyle that I've been using for a while, actually, from an Accursed Horde.
So we don't find out what was in it until we finish the dungeon?
Yes,
Right.
there'll be there's an NPC outside that we go talk to, turn in pieces of the Accursed Horde, and we get loot from it.
Alright, floor 10 as a boss.
Hey.
I don't remember anything specific about this. I think it's a knockback at one point, but that's about it. Oh, right, I'm not tank. This will be the knockback, I think.
Made it. Achievement unlocked. She's so high. 1. Exiting the area with a full inventory may result in the loss of rewards. Record progress and leave the area.
Yes.
Up. Oh, it's just these guys. Okay. So, the first 10 floors pose little obstacle to our intrepid friend. Or should I say, the warrior of light. After all, this is what Eorzeans called such a hero, is that not so? A title befitting the one who triumphed over the Black Wolf of Garlemald. I had no idea Western affairs were within your purview. Just how far does your reach extend? You've too many secrets for my liking. But very well. Have it your way. And have it my way I shall, for this is merely the beginning. Level 78, nice.
Yeah, I didn't level up, but I did get 500,000 experience.
Alright, click on this entry point.
Silver haloed sack. Ah, a cursed horde piece.
Yep.
Yeah. If you're going deep, you usually want to only really be using them at the last floors. So you use an intuition once you get when you're starting to overcap instead of just on cooldown. But like, because we won't be able to take these commanders beyond floor 30 on our first run, I'm just using them as we go because we'll never get to an upgraded level, upgraded stack level.
Gotcha.
Sure. I'm not sure what that was about, but okay. Anyway.
He's talking about why he's using the commanders instead of saving them.
Okay.
Yeah,
anyway.
Yeah, because we won't be getting the higher tier treasures yet.
Yeah.
All right. Shall we do 11 and 20?
Entry. Yep.
We have to continue with the party we have, so we unfortunately can't like cycle players in between matches.
Yeah, that makes sense. Those are cool dragon statues.
Yeah, like I said, they're the highest. Them and my Mysterio statue are highest on the chopping block in the trophy room because they're just kind of fillers. But because I've been a lot of the extreme fights have materials that can be used to make some sort of trophy. So I've been filling.
Or you need to turn your stance back on.
Oh, okay. It ungridded me, right? Makes sense.
So I've been filling a room with those, along with mannequins with my ultimate weapons on that are stuck in.
Level 10 armor, but only level 3 weapons. This is absurd.
Oh, you should have seen what happened with Ott and Aya's gear level. Like at one point, there were like 17 armor and like 4 armor or something.
Yeah. Well, we got to level 4 armor, so that's good.
We're at level 6 arm.
I'm at level 4. I don't know.
I'm at level 5.
Huh.
I'm at level 6. Weird. Do you have to be within a radius of the treasure chest when it opens?
No. There is a random chance that they will give you a level, but like the random chance is weighted based on
I'm in honor with the dark side again.
weighted based on your current armor versus the floor that you're on. So like higher floors will give you armor pull-ups a lot more likely than lower floors when your armor gets higher.
You mean just like randomly when you enter the floor, or?
No, when you open the chest.
Well, why? Okay, so everyone has a random chance to get an extra amount of armor.
No, like sometimes opening the chest will fail if your arm or armor is above the level of the floor's tier.
But then it should fail for all of us, shouldn't it?
I'm not. It may it rolls for each player.
I don't know, man. It's a lot of complicated rules, and none of it really matters.
We're all about nitpicking and podcasting here, Minda. You've been doing this for 3 years.
I know, and I have my limits, and we've reached them. So shut the fuck up. Oh god.
There's a cursed horde on this floor. Look for a pillar of light.
Yeah, I found it already.
You just stand on it for a bit, and the horde appears.
Okay. I can only listen to two people not know what they're talking about for so long.
I do know what I'm talking about. I'm just terrible at explaining things.
We're trying to puzzle it out. You would be terrible at puzzle games, Minda.
Yeah, I kind of am, but also, like, I don't know. It's like there's a certain talking in circles elements to this whole conversation that I was finding too much.
Oh, I've been audited.
So have I.
Looks like everything. Oh, treasure.
Yep, I see it.
Strength. One
I
of the
should use
DPS
that.
use it.
Yeah. There we go. There's a cursed horde on this one. Ooh, we don't have the map.
What? You don't?
I don't. Oh, I must. Maybe
Yeah,
I
you
pressed
closed
something.
it. I have it.
Yeah, I've got the map.
Oh, there we go. Whoops. Okay. That would be a very fitting debuff to have, so I just sort of assumed it was part of the thing. But no, I just accidentally pressed the mute button, or the M button.
Trying to mute the conversation, were you?
No.
Oh no! I started a fight and immediately got turned into an otter.
Okay, well, everyone else is away from you, so come to us.
I'm just kiting them. Oh god, there's two Namazu! Ah! Where did they come from? Fine.
Di, what are you doing?
I am being chased by fish and
Well, then come
Namazu.
to us!
There's treasure!
Well,
Anyway,
You can't open the treasure while you're an otter, Di.
I'm not an otter anymore. I can actually fight back now. I just didn't
we find
expect
the-
you trolling Namazu.
we have not found the accursed horde yet. We need to explore it.
We don't have one on this floor. At least we don't have We don't have any signifier that's on this floor.
We opened
there
a
was an
chest that
alert
said-
at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was an alert at the beginning of the floor saying there is a cursed word here.
Then we must have found it because there isn't an accursed horde icon on the top of the map anymore.
Was there not? Okay. Is that how that works? Okay.
Yeah, I was safe enough. I was just kiting the fucking things.
Gains a splinter of Infernal Magicite. Infernal Magicite. Oh, we can summon primals for that.
So is there a time limit to find the piece of the accursed horde before it goes away?
No.
Well, it said there was a piece of the accursed horde. Let me check.
We currently have 2 pieces of the horde in our inventory.
Yeah, we already had 2 pieces of the horde when we hit level 10.
Did we?
Yeah.
But like it's not on this floor, and we don't have the we must have found it and not realized it or something.
I suppose.
Lots of weird shit happening today.
Okay, definitely, because it says like you discover a piece of the horde and obtain a piece of the horde right before I got turned into an otter.
Well, maybe Milena found it and has just been not saying anything because they're not on the call.
Yeah, Cynthia's saying we got it. We absolutely got it.
Yeah.
It was the first thing you did on the floor.
Okay.
The first thing we did on the floor was open a chest that said there was a piece of the accursed horde on the floor. Was that not the notification from the chest? Was that...
No, that was me using the intuition, so we'd know that was on this... no, what floor it's on.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody use Melena's strength.
Yeah, Milena, you can use a thing of strength. I still have 3 minutes on mine.
Yeah, which means you're close to 4, really. Cool, there we go. Picking you up now?
What's the Vortex Magicite?
Oh, we found another one? Log, go into the next room and use while in range of enemies, use one of the Vortex Magicites we have in the character sheet. Yeah. Use it the same way as a commander.
Does it matter how many enemies there are? Should I save it?
No, go for it. Because we're about to pick another one up.
Oh, just summons fucking Garuda. All right. It's a room clear, then, I take it.
It's a floor clear.
Oh, for everything on the floor?
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Things can still respawn, but right now there are no enemies. Oh, so you can still find luring traps. Yeah. I really want to complete the Endwalker Deep Dungeon solo because of the title you get. It would be so good for my ego. Once and future king.
That's cool.
There's a treasure coffer in here. Did it?
It has the commander, which we don't need.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, we can't. We can only have 3 of each.
And they're kind of useless, so we could burn it and pick it up, but like, why?
What happens if we pop a Magicite in the boss room?
Nothing unless it's Odin's Magicite, at which point he will kill the boss in one.
Nice.
If we find one going to 100, it's usually used for the floor 90 boss.
Bad boss.
I mean, he's the hardest boss in the dungeon with the most mechanics.
Is there not a boss at level 100?
There's not a floor at level 100. It goes up to 99.
Ah, gotcha.
Well, floor 100 is where the final reward is.
This is novel.
However, in the Endwalker one,
it's those ancient salamanders that Dragapult was based on. What?
Use the steel. Cool. Okay. These floors on when you get higher up are actually really dangerous because there's a lot of fake exits, and if you stand on a fake one, it works the same way as traps do. So usually on the later floors, you get a room like this. You use a commander of safety to remove all the traps, which also removes the fake exits.
Gotcha. Yeah, this is that ancient salamander thing.
Oh, yep, those will look like some fake exits.
Yep. Also of note, if somebody steps on the Lauren trap on a later floor, it is standard procedure to just allow them to die.
How do you get them back?
Resurrect them. You can still use healers can still use resurrections, and
well,
and you can also use Phoenix Downs.
So wait. Why not just help them fight the monsters then?
Elena's dead over here, by the way.
I know, I'm on way. Simply because on the later floors, every single auto attack is attack buster, and you summon like 15 enemies at once. if you join the fight, you're gonna die as well.
Well, you're gonna have to fight them eventually anyway.
No,
yeah,
you're gonna run away.
Yeah, one at a time instead of all at once. If you allow the person who's sprung the trap to die, you don't get aggro on the rest of them as with the rest of the party.
Ah.
So you let them die, the enemies reset, and then you resurrect them and leave. Or
here, let me. Wait, we have pomegranates of safety. Let me use one.
This was the right one. It didn't
This
explode.
is the right one. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. Sometimes if you want to live, you gotta let someone die. Also, like if like a group of the monsters get summoned by the Lauren traps are the ones that can cast Ecliptic Meteor, you are in so much trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like King Behemoth's boss mechanic on basic enemies that don't drop rocks for you to hide behind.
Mm-hmm.
You have to use the walls and stuff to hide from it. Yeah. Thought I could get that without aggroing them. Oh. Ah, there's an otter trap. Yeah, when you use a sight, you can see the traps as red runes on the floor. The rewards for
hang on, you said you couldn't have traps around the edges.
Yeah,
that's on the edge.
No, it's not.
That's not in the center of the map.
The edge is here, around here.
The edge is the edge.
Like literally hugging the wall. Like this is not up against the wall, Law.
Okay, you've got a much more restrictive definition of edge than I do, I guess.
That's because the game is being restrictive about where the edge is. You gotta press up against the edge, otherwise you will step on traps.
Mm-hmm.
When I said center, I didn't. I meant anywhere except the edge. The
gloom spreads. Does that just mean there's more monsters on the floor when it says the gloom spreads?
No, enemies move faster, they deal more damage, and they take less damage. It's basically an omnibus for them.
We're running in circles. Which way are we going? This way?
Yeah. We're low enough on the floors that we can kind of YOLO still.
Weird leveling curve that we hit max level in the first 10 floors.
It works for me. It means we can get Oh, another enemy that I can't see.
Yeah, this is the mount.
Ah, okay. That explains the owl in its name, blue.
So I assume that you can basically break your run by not getting enough ether pool buffs before the high levels.
I mean, you can
No,
break
they
your
make
you
it
can break
very
your run
difficult.
any number of ways, and I think that's one of the less likely ones. So yes, but there are other more there are other ways to have bad luck that are more likely than that.
Yeah, we managed to get from 1 to 100, everybody starting at 1-1, except for me, who was 99.99. So I kind of was an anchor at least. But we got enough that it's been a lot faster progressing the second run through.
Ether pool sticks around from run to run? Oh.
Yes.
Oh, so you just accumulate ether pool as you play through runs, and eventually you just max out.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
True up, but you weren't super high either, were you? You'd only gone to 31s, right? When we took Aliuma's through.
Abilities unavailable on this floor.
Oh, I had like the one run getting through the Endwalker stuff was really disrespectful. Right, somebody I was like, please have like 50-50 ether pool at least if you're gonna join us. And like it was taking a while to get anyone, so and somebody we had three that were maxed out, and somebody messaged us saying, "I'm only like 15, 17. Is it still okay if I join you?" Like, I suppose one, even if their ether pool's low, another body is going to make it easier than going in just 3 of us. So yeah, all right, you can join us. Anyway, 20 floors later, we actually had some real good luck with ether pool. Like in those 20 floors, we basically got like 15 of each along the way. So then I looked back at his ether pool to see how it's progressing, and he had less. So not only did he join us with low ether pool, he was making ether pool grips, which cost 10 ether pool between sets.
What do ether pool grips do?
They allow you to create the weapons to take out the dungeon as a glamour.
Treasure coffer.
Yep. So yeah, he was already weak, and he was making himself weaker as we went.
Lovely.
Yeah, I actually kicked him because like you got in by grace. If you're not going to be gracious,
You
yeah,
yelled at
I'm
him
not-
first, right?
I was kind of like, just seriously, and then I got rid of him.
I'm glad you don't have to look at these things anymore for a multitude of reasons, but one of the smaller ones is I really like the design and would love to be able to use them out.
Yeah. Like, I would love the design if it went for what it was.
Yeah. It's very pretty.
Yeah, I'm conflicted with them. I'm like, that is very pretty. Also, it's giving me a panic attack. Like I don't have as much of an issue with them as I do with the terrestrial versions. But yeah. But yeah, like it is. Again, I'm incredibly thankful for this mod. It's so cool. Thank you, Art. No, we didn't need to kill anything in this room.
Sorry, reflex.
Yeah, a lot of the time I'll just sneak into a room, grab the coffer, and leave.
Yeah, this is another.
Pomander of Strength. Who wants
Yeah,
to
I
use
got
that?
it. I had like 30 seconds on my palm left, so I just used it. Besides, we're on the 9th floor, so we're almost done with this run anyway.
So, one cute and nice little mod as well, by the way, is Pocket Orchestrion. Lets you play any track in the game, and it has a deep dungeon mode. So every time the music changes in the deep dungeon, it rolls another track from my favorites playlist. Okay. I don't recall this boss's mechanics either because I don't do the first 20 floors very often. Also, they don't last very long. Oh, okay, yeah, look away, and then don't be near the edges. Oh, that'll happen.
Nice. She's so high too. I assume there's 10 achievements for She's So High?
Yeah, I believe so. Unless the 100th floor is something, is a different name, maybe.
The Challenger has conquered the 20th floor, and it is only a matter of time before she arrives to confront you. May I suggest that? Yes, quite. In that case, I shall leave you to attend to your duties, as I return to mine. Fare thee well. Are you trying to feed adventurers to the boss of the 30th floor? It's that thing from the Nibelheim reactor. Now I have 4 silver haloed sacks.
Yay.
Hi.
We'll have a big loot box party when we get out of here.
All right, everybody ready?
Yep.
Sounds good to me.
So what do the Pomanders of Fortune do?
Enemies on the floor will drop more coffers. Might as well use one. We'll also use affluence for the next floor. Yeah, we are gonna have a really easy time on 6 of these floors.
Why is that?
Because we have 3 petrification commanders and we have 3 magicite.
Oh, true.
Petrification makes all enemies like turn to stone, and doing a single point of damage to them will kill them.
I take it that's ludicrously good luck for us. 6 free
Really,
floors.
since it's not super good luck. It's just that since this is a short run, we can feel free to burn all of our good shit in 10 levels that we would normally have to save for 90.
Aether pool armor up. Cool.
Fortune's already active.
We already spent a few Commander of Fortune, so no point picking that one up. Yes, I'm at arms 9, armor 14.
I'm at arm 10, armor 15. You can't tell me you're not a little bit curious, Minda.
I'm 814.
Only a little.
There's just a bit of RNG to whether or not you get upgrades.
Yeah, I'm satisfied the action. It's RNG is kind of all the answer I need.
It's weighted RNG. There you go. Oh, petrification.
Well, let's just use a Pomander of Petrification.
Yeah. Okay. Run real fast and kill everything you can.
Well, there was a second armor penetration in the other chest.
Oh, that doesn't help us. Not many enemies around to kill. That fire is made of stone.
Oh, Laura, use a Pomander of Steel.
It was really funny when we got a petrification to use on a floor that was filled with monsters who were made of stone. I mean, it works on them. Shouldn't.
Oh, hey, Vortex Magicite, which we have already killed
Can't
everything.
really use because everything's dead.
Did we grab that silver chest?
That's the vortex. That's the vortex.
Oh, that's the vortex. Right.
So when we get to 24, do we just start using the petrification ones? Oh, you can use Vortex on bosses?
No.
Sanctarum is telling me lies then. Oh, they damage the boss but don't insta-kill. Okay.
There's really no point. They're better off putting the floors. The only real exception is using Odin to instant kill anti-boss.
Strength.
Yeah, we can use the petrifications and vortexes starting on the next floor, and we'll cover everything. We can't use commanders on this floor, sadly.
Oh, I've been impeded.
Uh-oh.
Let me get rid of the... Of course it got rid of your silence first.
No, I got rid of both.
No, it got rid of... Ursula only works on one effect at a time.
Well, it got rid of both of mine.
Yeah, I use it twice.
Ah, okay.
But it got rid of your silence first, even though
Treasure coffer.
pacification is the one that was your biggest effect.
So how long do you think a stream of... okay, so what checkpoint can you get? Is it every 10 floors? After
10
the
floors.
initial 30?
Every 10 floors.
Okay. So we won't have to do the whole thing at once.
I'm going to use a Serenity and then a Petrification. Everybody get ready to go. Different directions works best as well. Petrification, go.
Excuse me.
Alright, that should be everything. Let's see this treasure coffer.
All right.
Commander of Witching.
Okay, didn't really matter for which England.
Commander of Sight. Alright, Petrification again. Yeah, I don't want to use the vortexes on the boss because I want to actually see the mechanics.
Petrification, go.
I'll go this other direction then. Oh, that's a luring trap.
I'm using Frailty to make enemies feel weaker now that they're no longer petrified. That lasts about 3 minutes, so we've got plenty of time to kill weakened enemies. Oh, also, the best place to pull an enemy group in a place like this is into the corridors, because there are never any traps in the corridors, and enemies don't spawn in the corridors.
Gotcha.
They can still... Patrolling enemies can still walk through the corridors.
Yeah,
so
there's no
keep an eye
chest
out
in
for
there.
that.
We can just leave that alone.
But even so, like, they will never just appear in there. Oh. Again, they're already dead. Oh well.
Oh well.
We did not get this many Magicite on the way up to 100. Jesus Christ.
I'm a good luck charm.
Streamer luck.
We do have 6 rabbit feet here.
Oh.
Okay.
Blinded. What's that debuff do?
You just have a chance of missing now. Okay. Petrification.
I'll go this way.
Ow.
Full armor, 16. Nothing in here we care about.
Let's go.
All right, and now we just use the Magicite for the next 3 floors.
Yes.
I demand the right to pop those myself.
How about 1 each?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I'll go last.
All right. Okay, I'll take the first one.
Okay. Which one do you want, Lalo?
It's 2 vortexes and a free, right?
Yeah.
I'll take the fire one.
Okay.
Okay, I'll pop a vortex.
I love the animation has the Final Fantasy VI casting animation for summons. The red with the symbol. Oh, just a warning. The magic sight does not kill any mimics if they're in hidden form.
So really, we should be sticking together then.
Not really, as like especially you, Law. You can interrupt the mimic.
Well, yes, I'm saying we should be sticking with me so that I can keep you guys from being uber poisoned.
It's fine.
We've got 3 purities anyway. That'll cure it.
Oh, fair enough.
There's nothing good in that chest. I searched it already.
Sorry, I was walking towards it mindlessly.
Yeah.
Elena did the same.
All right, Die, your turn.
All right.
Man, we found like 5 or 6 of those, didn't we?
I'll just wait till we can actually see the enemy.
Excellent to see enemies.
Using it now.
Wait, we have to wait until we aggro an enemy before we can...
No, I just wanted to see them die.
Ah.
That sounded daft than I intended it to.
Arm strength.
If we get one of those big flaws in the next one, that'll be great to see all the enemies just immolate.
All right, my turn.
Yep.
Barometer of strength, cool. All right.
Okay, I've gotten rid of all the traps. You can just run. Oh, it's a short floor anyway.
Yeah. So we have 3 strikes, I assume.
Yeah, me, Milena, and Minda should pop them on the boss. You should use a steel.
Oh wait, I should use it now then.
Yeah. It lasts 7 minutes, so and we have 1-4 to go.
Yeah, tanks do more damage than healers, but the boost also improves healing.
Ah.
The boss will make some clouds and then do a proximity that will knock you up into the air. Stand under the clouds on the outer ring, because that way you can destroy the cloud when you get knocked up, creating a safe space when you heal it.
Who's this motherfucker? Kiriko.
Yeah, are you ready, Law?
All right, let's do it. Why did I have grit? I didn't read grit after getting into floor 21.
Okay. Underneath one of the outer clouds. Neither ones are too close together, so you'll still get hit by one on the side.
Ah, success.
We discovered that the hard way.
So how rare is the Odin Magicite?
I have gotten it on most of my deep runs, like in time for the final boss. Like, not guaranteed.
Hiruko slain. I have 16 and 21 Ether Pool stats.
Yeah.
And you'll get your results.
$30 kills, 274 score. 350,015. A new high score.
That lion.
I got 30 tombstones. Cool.
And then we have plot quests.
Eager to hear your tales of heaven on high. Ah, Lore, full glad am I to see you returned safe and well. As for your report on creature activity inside the tower, we shan't be needing it. That you reached the 30th floor and vanquished the one known as Hiruko are all the results we require. Yes, that talk of investigations was something of a false pretext. Perhaps the time has come to share the truth. If you wait for me at the rocky outcrop south of Quickscape Pier, I shall explain all with a knife.
Before we go do that, talk to the appraiser here.
Yeah, you get your Saxons investigated.
What kind of man takes the job of professional sack investigator?
That is a woman.
Oh. What kind of woman takes the job of professional sack investigator?
Oh wait, you probably shouldn't actually do this because I just looked at your inventory.
Well, there's only 4. We only got 4 of them.
Yeah. It's only going to give me 1 piece of loot per, right?
Okay, so this is going to fill up your inventory. This will be funny. Go do it. Go ahead, do it.
Thank you, Milena.
Okay, well now you can't do it because now... Oh, wait, it's a dwarf, right? Okay, so you can use that then immediately. I want to see your inventory be 100% full after this.
Okay, I won't discard the Phoenix down yet then.
It won't be 100% full because there's the sack. It'll vanish when.
Oh, that's right. It will get rid of the sack, so he is guaranteed to have 1 slot open.
Tried Yellow Old Rose.
That's a headpiece.
Clear Demon Materia. Bomb Boko. And Cherry Confetti.
Bomb Boko! Speaking of sacks, read its description.
An adorable raccoon dog pup with a big heart and even bigger testicles.
That's actually... I mean, a lot of this loot is, 10 years old, so it's not super uncommon, but that is like an actually somewhat valuable reward out of this.
Really? Should I... Well, I don't have it yet. I kind of want to...
Yeah, I mean, it's...
I want to unlock them.
Somewhat valuable, I mean, probably like, 5,000, as opposed to 100.
I did get a barding that was worth 50 grand when when I went through it the other day.
I got the hairstyle out of it. I've won Heaven on High once, and I got the hairstyle, which...
Whoops.
Yeah.
What?
There you go.
Minions. Cool, thank you.
Tiny touch the no cone wind up round.
Anyway, I have run Heaven on High exactly once, and I got the hairstyle, which usually runs for like $500,000. But I kept it and use it, and it's one of my main hairstyles nowadays. It's great.
Nice.
Anyway, where the fuck are we going? Over here, I think.
Oh, Maleta just got the hairstyle just now. Cool.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Nice.
Yeah, the Gear Albanian plate. It's a very nice hairstyle and very expensive on the market board.
How expensive is very expensive?
Like $500,000. I literally just said it.
Nice.
Vocal sold for 400 gil on Exodius. I was expecting it to break 4 digits, but alas, it's currently 1.1 million on Exodius.
Exodus.
I fell into a rabbit hole of Yu-Gi-Oh shorts the other day.
There you are.
I have just over 1 million, so yeah, that's a very valuable hairstyle.
Nice.
And it's also a very good-looking hairstyle, so if Maleta keeps it and uses it, I would not oppose that.
There you are, Lore. Now that you have triumphed over Hiriko, we can finally end this charade. For my part, you have my deepest apologies. Nay, there is no need for that. Rasho was only acting in accordance with my instructions, that my fabrications might secure your cooperation. Exodius, the forbidden server. Ha ha! Know that I have only been masquerading as a Confederate. In truth, I'm a member of the Onishishu. Ours is a sacred brotherhood which has endured for millennia. That we may safeguard our knowledge, we side with no nation and strive to remain neutral in political affairs. Accordingly, we are wary of placing our trust in those with whom we have yet to establish rapport. In that respect, the Onishishu have something in common with the Confederacy. You have the right of it there, Rasho. Though I must say, you are not likely to find Onishishu members demanding tribute from seafarers or crossing swords with Imperials. In all fairness, I should like to think we all serve the realm in our own way. For our part, my organization seeks the lost knowledge of the Allagans, that it may benefit the peoples of the modern world. It all comes back to the Allagans. The creation and maintenance of Ethernets is one such example.
So I forgot where, but somewhere in-game, someone literally does make the Simpsons reference of saying, the Allagans, the cause of and solution to all of our problems.
Though my duties are many and varied, keeping watch over Heaven on High is among the most important. Very few people know this, but this tower was built as a training ground thousands of years ago by the founding members of the Onishishu. They foresaw that a great calamity would befall this star, and in preparation sought to instruct warriors in Warcraft. The last Warcraft I played was Warcraft 3, playing Dota.
Funny enough, one of my Blue Mage static members, Elmagus, is playing Warcraft 3 on Twitch right now.
Nice. To keep the island free of intruders, tales of holy this and sacred that were spread throughout the Ruby Sea. Only the truly fearless would dare approach. The founder of the Confederacy was one such brave soul. He reached the 30th floor of Heaven on High and triumphed over its guardian, but found that he could go no farther. Abandoning his conquest of the tower, he decided to become a protector of the Ruby Sea. Every Confederate leader since has used the 30th floor as the yalmstick by which we measure ourselves. And, like him, we aid the Onishishu in their search for would-be heroes. The higher-ups of your organization have always been our staunchest supporters, allowing us to go about our work while we ostensibly serve as members of your crew. Imagine our delight when you suggested the Warrior of Light herself as a candidate to challenge the tower. Yes, like Rasho and the pirate captains before him, you bested Hiroko. He looked into your soul and found you worthy. Were you found wanting, well, I am sure you can guess the fate of those who do not pass muster. Well, I was always going to pass muster, but tell me these things before I go in. Yet his is a tragic tale, for one of our revered predecessors made the ultimate sacrifice so that Hiroko may be given life. But rather than listen to my account, perhaps you had best see for yourself. Please, make your way to the 10,000-year pine. Though it may appear to be much like any other pine tree, it is far from ordinary. It stands to the northwest of the tower.
Why didn't you ask us to meet you there in the first place?
Yeah, seriously. I guess maybe because Rasho wanted the short trip? And he's going to go back to whatever he was doing?
Yeah. The reward for getting to the 100th floor is something that can be traded in for various accessories, and if you get all 4 accessories, you can get a mount.
Oh, sick.
And it is one of the rarest kinds of mounts in this entire game. A completely ordinary horse.
So, do you have to go 1 to 100 each time you do that to get the thing for the accessories? Or can you just do like
21 to 100?
21 to 100, okay.
Because 21 becomes a valid starting point. Also, it has a Spaceballs reference.
Ha.
It describes it as being able to go ludicrous speed.
Ha! Wow, that is a low poly-ass pine tree. Auxiliary protocol system activated. Verifying access permission. Security clearance for floor 31 confirmed. Initiating archive footage projection. How are you surprised by holograms by now, Lore?
From a tree?
From a tree?
Well, that was a very delayed reaction. Okay, the surprise reaction wasn't to the things appearing. It was to the holographic images of 2 people appearing. Hiroko's incubation period is almost over. All that remains is to add the final ingredient. But Master, must you go through with this? I have lived more than long enough. Perhaps this way I can finally make myself useful. How can you say that? The Onishishu gave all of us a purpose. We would be nothing without you. Oh, did I bless you all with your intellectual curiosity, your drive and ambition? Come, I but brought you together. A minor achievement compared to those of my dearly departed friends. They gave their lives that the world might be spared Alag's fate. Though my sacrifice pales in comparison, I should be glad to be of service. Save your words, I will not be swayed. You never were one to change your mind. Then I can do naught but pray you find some measure of peace beyond this life. Our fleeting existences may seem inconsequential in the grand scheme of things, but with them we lay the foundations upon which those who come after may build something greater. I will forever treasure your words, Master. You are the Master now. Take care of our brothers and sisters. Until we meet again, until our souls are reunited. So wait, just to check, is it 4 accessories from Heaven on High, or is it an accessory from each of the deep dungeons? That gets you the horse.
4 from Heaven on High.
Okay, so each deep dungeon has its own mount?
House of the Dead doesn't, but the Endwalker one does. They also, but all 3 of them have a mount that can also be obtained from the rarest of their loot sacks.
Ah, gotcha. So, how long did it take you to farm the mounts, Dai? Or did you just buy them?
I just over like a period of like 3 or 4 weeks did each of them. Like I basically did like 100 floor run each. I did buy the Night Pegasus from the Palace of the Dead, but then I ended up getting another one later, so I refunded the money by selling that. and it got up by 5 million by the time I did, so woo, profit!
Nice. A lovely thought to see all who I hold dear once more. Those I leave behind, and those who have left me behind. Princess Selena, Desh.
Desh is confirmed in like the Encyclopedia Eorzea to be the ancestor of Graha, who the Princess Selena put royal blood into.
I was going to say, I recognize the name from somewhere, and I guess it was from the Crystal Tower quest series.
You recognize it from Final Fantasy III. He was one of the temporary party members.
Oh, right. I guess you're right. Princess Selena, Desh, if you are watching over me, know this. The Onishishu will continue your legacy. As for me, I have my own duties to perform. I hope I will not keep you waiting for too long. Terminating archive footage projection. Auxiliary protocol system returning to standby mode. Cool. Oh my god, my sword is wider than this mount.
I knew that sword would look good.
Yeah, that happens with a lot of Dark Knight swords on small mounts.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew that sword was going to look good with the glam.
It is a pretty cool sword. So, what did you think? The millennia that have passed since the recording have not aged our founder one bit. Ah, the wonders of ancient technology. A pity it is only a projection, though. Hiroko is also looking rather well for his age. Of course, that can be attributed to the automated systems that revive him after every defeat. Provided that the machinery is carefully maintained, Hiroko should continue to function as judge, and in most cases executioner, of those who would climb the tower. That is, until the trials of Heaven on High are no longer necessary. Which reminds me, as you will have no doubt noticed, the tower has more than the 30 floors you have visited. Many more, in fact. Yeah, I did notice. Of course, even as things stand, you will be forever counted among the finest warriors the world has ever known. Already knew that? None would think any less of you were that to be your final foray into Heaven on High. And yet I sense a yearning within you for ever greater challenges, ever stronger opponents. Such a desire is not a thing to be feared, it is to be embraced. Yes, the tower calls to you, my friend. I and my Onishishu brethren shall be waiting for you. Until next time. Da-da-da-dum-dum. Now consume Empyrean Aetherpool gear strength to obtain Empyrean Aetherpool grips from the Confederate Custodian. In the exchange for weapons that appear identical to Empyrean Aetherpool arms but can be used outside of Heaven on High. Cool. Okay. So now we'll close the stream with the seasonal event.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Cool. Little Ladies Day.
Okay.
Those are cool ass wings. I assume those are from the
Accessory.
cash shop.
No, those are
no,
actually
you-
from.
Nut sacks. You just need nut sacks.
Yeah.
You need what?
Nut sacks.
That's
Nut sacks?
hunts.
What?
Hunt.
Hunt.
Doing like.
Hunt
hunts.
sacks. Okay.
No,
Well,
no, they are nut sacks.
They come from hunts.
Ah, okay.
Do you know?
I'm actually answering the question. Di is continuing to say what they are, as if that means anything to you.
Hunts give you seals. Higher level hunts give you sacks of nuts, which work the same way.
Oh, it's these guys again. Royal
Yep.
Seneschal. Good day to you, adventurer. Have you any questions regarding the history of Little Ladies' Day? I'm at your service. Peach and cherry confetti. Did I just get cherry confetti? I just got cherry confetti from the dungeon.
Yep.
I have some peach confetti.
A princely persona. Ah, Lore, how wonderful to have such a reliable helper on hand. As you've no doubt noticed, the Little Ladies' Day festivities are upon us once more. By the way, I must ask, you know of the Songbirds, do you not? How silly of me, of course you do. That trio of princess-styled entertainers were relative unknowns when they first took to the stage, but they've since become a Little Ladies' Day staple. Now we hope to introduce another such sensation, but this time the singer will be butler-themed. I've titled this new act the Seneschal Prince, a royal among servants and loyal servant to his princess. The prince in question is scheduled to debut in the upcoming festival performance, but 'twould seem our chosen star is yet to return from picking up his costume. Though there is ample time ere the show begins, his prolonged absence is a source of concern, to say the least. If only I were not so preoccupied with preparations. Excuse me. Would you mind looking in on him for me? Pyko is his name, and he was meant to be speaking with a designer at HoH's Aesthetics.
That is the goldsmith trainer.
I see you RP walking, Di.
I do that a lot.
I don't know where Di is going.
I was following ahead of Di, so I don't know where I'm going then.
I'm going to the location where we're supposed to go. The rest of y'all can do what you want. I'll wait here for you, I suppose.
We too are on the way to the place we're supposed to go. I think? Yeah.
Yeah, here we go.
It has to shine with a sharp, frozen brilliance, like a blizzard slicing through the darkest night. And it should dazzle like a searing flame, threatening to burn your fingers at the merest touch. Doesn't that sound amazing? Wait, which do you want? A freezing blizzard or a burning flame? Apparently, Human Torch is like Iron Fist, insanely good at low level and extremely bad at high. Oh, maybe you can help. How can we create a silvery costume that melts into chaotic darkness? Should I give up on the shiny element? An adventurer. What can Maribel, famed designer of HoH's Aesthetics, do for you, darling? Did not expect a southern accent. Here at the Royal Seneschal's bidding, you say? Well, I could certainly use some guidance with this costuming conundrum. The costume itself is largely complete. I simply wanted to add the finishing flair in accordance with the prince's wishes, and I'm struggling to envision the image he's trying to convey. Well, there are just so many dimensions to looking dashing. How can one narrow the options down to a single idea? Decision paralysis, we've all been there. Forgive me, darlings, but I've other projects to attend to. Would you mind coming back once you've helped the lad decide on a more definitive direction? This is not going well. I couldn't ask for a better opportunity, and here I am ruining my own debut. It was Lore, yes? I'm sorry to drag you into this dilemma of mine. Of all those who auditioned, they chose me to be the Seneschal Prince. My job now is to become a star performer, and creating a dashing and princely persona seemed the best way to achieve that. So I did my research into the subject, delving into books about the most gallant individuals, how they act, how they dress, that sort of thing. But when I tried to explain, it all came out a jumbled mess. What makes the Seneschal Prince a prince among seneschals? Come to think of it, what exactly is a seneschal anyway? Oh, which do I want to say? You know what? I'll be snarky. Perhaps you should have researched that instead.
Yeah.
You may be right. I've been approaching this from entirely the wrong angle. Those are some shiny-ass eyes he's got.
Yeah.
But at least now one thing is clear. I must learn the ways of a seneschal if I'm to be the best seneschal prince I can be. You seem a knowledgeable sort. Left to my own devices, I fear wasting time on the wrong thing again. Will you help me with my research?
It's clearly
Huzzah!
gone for track.
What?
I was just saying they've clearly gone for like a K-pop look with his face and hair.
Yeah. Then first things first, I say we speak with a wide variety of townsfolk and learn what the general public expects of a seneschal. Let's split up so that we might gather as many opinions as possible. I'll leave the steps of Thal to you, and we can meet at the Gold Court afterwards.
Graha's here.
What?
Graha's here.
What? Really?
Lore, come back.
There's a player cosplaying as Graha.
Oh.
You walk past them again.
Oh, did I lose them now?
Yes, you lost them.
Damn it.
Oh well.
We'll put that in the Blindness Crimes clips. I'm just gonna let Laura follow his own process.
I'm on my way to the target, Minda.
There's teleport crystals.
A seneschal? Why, yes, of course. I have one in my employ. The accomplished ones foresee what must be done and act without need for instruction. Those who stand around awaiting orders have no business taking the position. Excuse me.
I have so many fantasias. Jesus Christ.
That word ever puts me in mind of the first royal seneschal himself, Sultan Baldric. It said that every year one girl was chosen from the townspeople by lot, and he would attend to that lucky lass as her personal servant for the entire day. The festival is no longer about choosing a single princess, of course, but oh, how I still daydream about having an attentive seneschal at my beck and call. As a child, whenever Little Ladies' Day came around, I would always hold out hope that this would be the year I was chosen. Oh.
Lion? Fairy? There's a Goku here.
My impressions of a seneschal. Well, they strike me as people who excel at preparations. Performing tasks to a demanding lord or lady's satisfaction hinges upon their ability to think ahead, to plan events to perfection. My work as a server at the Quicksand is similar in some respects. We have a special Little Ladies' Day menu on offer this year, and I have everything memorized. The ingredients, the presentation, the flavors, down to the smallest detail. Everything from the main course to the beverages and desserts will be perfect. Above and beyond one's prescribed duties, a server's mission is to ensure as many happy customers as possible. Oh, guess what, Lore? I was asking you about seneschals in Pearl Lane, and a merchant offered me an amazing bargain. He showed me a rare urn of incalculable worth, but even the heavily discounted price was far more coin than I could afford. Come to think of it, what do urns have to do with seneschals anyway? Could it be that you're a little too trusting? Oh, was I on the wrong track again? I could have sworn. Once again, I'm the only person here who can get things done. I see. So a seneschal is someone who serves others, someone who anticipates what needs to be done, and prepares for those tasks in advance. In my case, then, I should be a seneschal who serves his fans? Yes, when I put it like that, it just feels right. I should be thinking of ways I can make the crowds happy. And that's exactly what I'll do. Now, if you could stick around a while longer, I'd appreciate some help in becoming the best seneschal I can be.
Ooh, I like that Nikura's glam.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, yeah,
Shame
that is cool.
Shame it costs
Hey.
like $30.
Damn it, I was looking at that.
It's a shame it requires shop items, so it costs like $30.
Seneschal Prince's gear. Lovely. That's going straight in the armoire.
Yeah.
I am to don the
bad
mantle of the Seneschal Prince. Yet while I've grasped a clear picture of the theme, I must needs think of how best to embody the manner. A seneschal exists to serve, to ensure happiness and satisfaction, which, incidentally, is how this all began for me. I once knew a girl years ago. She was my childhood friend, my cherished princess. But alas, she was born with a terrible ailment. She could not rise from bed, let alone leave the house, and thus I took it upon myself to bring the outside world to her. I acted out all sorts of tales, a hero's saga, a jester at court. If she wished to hear of it, if it would but make her smile, I would assume any role under the sky. One fateful day, I happened to see a songstress in town. She dazzled the audience, and the elated looks upon their faces. I had to rush back to my princess's bedside to share the experience. I sang and danced my heart out for my audience of one, a performance for her and her alone. Oh, how her eyes lit up. Her happiness was everything I ever wanted. It spurred me to practice day and night, and as I did, I began to feel I truly was a famous performer. Then, all too soon, did Thal call her to his somber halls. Ever since, I've dreamed of making a big name for myself as a singer. If I could perform upon some grand stage, then perhaps my voice would rise up and reach her ears once more. That's why I auditioned for the role of the Seneschal Prince, and why I leapt for joy when I heard that I'd been chosen. Yet even though I began all this for her, it has become every bit my own dream as well. I yearn to sing as that songstress did, and stir the hearts of the crowd. Thank you for listening, Lore. Talking to someone helps to put my thoughts in order. Right, back to the task at hand. Once I've settled on how to best serve my audience, then I should have all the specifics Maribel needs to finish the costume. Let's head over to the Little Ladies' Day stage, shall we? With the better part of the preparations finished, it's likely begun to draw a crowd. The sight might inspire some ideas for my Seneschal debut.
Excuse me.
The following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending Duty Finder registrations. Examine the stage with Pyko. The stagehands seem swamped with last-moment adjustments, and you can see the fans have already begun to gather. If I'm to decide how to act as the Seneschal Prince, then it's now or never. Let's see what clues the scene has to offer us. An employee, Songbirds fan, Royal Seneschal. Well, let's see what the fans have to say. See there, a particularly eager Songbirds fan. Come early to ensure a front row experience, no doubt. Rather too early, in fact. My act is first on the program, so he'll be in for quite a long wait before his idols take the stage. Should we bring him a bite to eat? Yes, of course. He must be exhausted from standing there all this time. The least I can do is make him more comfortable for the duration of my performance. Yes, of course. If we're speaking of seneschals, we should look no further than the royal seneschal himself. Such a courteous demeanor, and so precise in his movements. Now that I think on it, no matter the work we do together, he is never less than thorough with his preparations. And I imagine he would be more than willing to help us implement any new plan we might propose. An employee of the Quicksand. Did they not mention offering some exclusive menu over the course of Little Ladies' Day? Beverage and dessert included. Knowing such a thing is only available during the festival makes it all the more tempting, doesn't it? Oh man, now I want some fried dough. I wonder if they'd be willing to bring out a light meal for the audience. Not only would it benefit the fans, but it would also be an excellent promotion for the Quicksand itself. I've been thinking, Lore. There is no rule which demands people must stand to cheer and enjoy a performance, is there? Why not have the Quicksand deliver some light refreshments, Little Ladies' Day themed, of course, and aim for a more relaxed experience? I mean, it's hardly a novel concept. One often orders a meal while taking in a play, or has a flagon in hand while the minstrel strums his lute in the tavern. We would simply encourage the same idea. Naturally, I shall rouse the crowd with song and dance, but this will help define the seneschal side of my stage character. The act is finally coming together. As the Seneschal Prince, I shall both serve and entertain. Come, there's not a moment to lose. I must first consult with the Royal Seneschal, and then hurry off to make my request to Mistress Momedy at the Quicksand. But I must also inform Maribel of my costuming decisions. There is no time. Shall I talk to her in your stead? You would do that for me? Oh, thank you, Lord. Yeah, errands are my thing, man. I would be most grateful if you could explain the costume concept to Maribel for me. What'd you decide on? You are truly my savior. I give you my word the show will be a great success. Please, do be sure to attend. Back and forth across the town. Where is the closest? Lord, darling, how fares our princely seneschal? Excuse me. So the show will feature a healthy dash of hospitality, eh? Sounds fabulous. A singer with a seneschal's poise and a prince's style. Yes, darling, I know exactly what this costume needs. Leave it to me. Please let the royal seneschal know that I'll have the outfit ready in time for the performance. Back and forth we go.
Your phrase leaking.
Sapphic Puppy. That's a heck of a name. Hey, here's Grahatia.
Yep, there they are.
Hold still.
No. Clearly.
Thank you for lending a hand to young Pyko. 'Tis good to know the issue with his costume has been resolved. As I mentioned, the Seneschal Prince is to be the main new attraction for this year's Little Ladies' Day, and Pyko himself is to give the show's opening address. I cannot imagine how events might have unfolded without your assistance. You will stay and watch his performance, yes? Yeah, sure.
Skip cutscene.
Wow, that is such a robust crowd. Woo. I've been standing for so long, my feet have fallen asleep. But at least the show is about to begin. It should be starting any moment now. The first act is the debut performance for a new singer, isn't it? The Seneschal, Prince? What would a Prince of Seneschals be like, anyway? I have no idea what to expect. Is that a headset mic? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Little Ladies' Day performance.
Probably got a link pal in it.
Oh, this outfit's gonna be rad, isn't it? Oh yeah, that outfit's rad. I am Pyko, the Seneschal Prince, and I shall be your guide to an ephemeral world of wonder. I imagine you are all weary from the wait. Though it be but a trifle, we have taken the liberty of arranging for refreshments, a special festival menu prepared by our friends at the Quicksand. Peach-infused tea, accompanied by a selection of spring-inspired sweets. We invite you to enjoy these delights while you enjoy the show. That's for us? Thank the gods, I was so thirsty! Oh, that new menu has been on my mind all day. What a lovely gesture. I am overjoyed to see you thus pleased. Should this repast meet with your approval, pray consider a visit to the quicksand following the show. But with that said... Oh God, I must ask that you keep all eyes on me. Without your full attention, I am wont to grow jealous.
All the blush stickers.
Fair princesses, won't you step closer? I promise this shall be a princely performance to remember. Making a giant row woman blush. It's a hell of a feat. Settle in, my dear audience, and enjoy the spectacle of the Seneschal Prince. He not only entertains with song and dance, but also captures the crowd's hearts with warm hospitality. A wonderful display. You're welcome. Huh, not bad, not bad. It seems we have quite a show to follow. And the songbirds will deliver. We'll take the stage by storm and build this excitement to a raging crescendo.
That's Nash's sister. Yeah. One little lady's day you got to talk to her, and she mentioned about her sister seems to be roaming around with a madman.
The Seneschal Prince's debut has been a grand success. The audience was thoroughly entertained. Lore, thank you for coming to my performance. It was all so magical. To see such enjoyment upon each face in the crowd was an indescribable feeling. And did you see how they responded to the touches of hospitality? The Quicksand server even came over to thank me for how quickly word spread about their festival menu. What a stunning debut by the Seneschal Prince. We've already been swamped with demands to know when you will be performing next. In fact, I'm thinking of setting up an encore performance while the festival is still ongoing. Is that so? Well then, I shan't disappoint my fans. I wonder if my dear friend was watching me too, from Thal's distant halls. Thank you again for giving me this opportunity. For as long as I have the privilege of standing on that stage, I mean to spend every moment delighting all who attend. I almost forgot. I had Maribel craft you a matching costume. It was not alone up there in front of the crowd. I felt you standing beside me, as you have been every step of the way. Given your part in all this, you are every bit a Seneschal Princess. So please, do me the honor of accepting this gift.
I believe Minda said that he's going to be wearing that to the wedding.
Yeah.
I wish I could attend. I'm sorry. I nailed down the 30th as the day I was going to hang out with my mom this month. And she confirmed it as soon as I went to check with her about the day, and I don't really have another day I can move it to.
Yeah, like
if she calls it off, I will try to attend the wedding, but
okay.
no
Well, you probably wanna
offense, but
make-
I only have so many chances to hang out with my mom before I move. So
That's fair. I think like
Yeah.
the only other option would have been to have it during stream day, and that would have been a bit awkward.
yeah. I in preparation for the possibility that I don't hang out with her that day, I will make a character on the right server, level it up enough to get to the point where I can attend, and have it in reserve. What level do I have to get to?
If you start in Gridania, I think you could just go there at level 1.
Yeah, you don't need any specific level unless you want to glamour yourself and
You just need to be able to get to Eastern Shroud, which you can access from Gridania. So if you just start Gridania, there you go, level 1.
Sweet.
You gotta run past some monsters, which is a little hectic, but somebody can.
I'm
get
sure
there.
somebody can carry me in a mount.
Yeah.
yeah, and we can grab something like if you know on the day we should be able to grab you something so you can actually wear it to the wedding with the color
Yeah.
theme.
Oh, nice.
Anyway,
'Tis the least I can offer for your patient assistance. Now I must be off to prepare for my next appearance. Wait, hang on. Why wouldn't we be able to just server hop? Oh wait, no,
because
that's
it's on Europe.
okay. Right. I always
Yeah.
forget that you can't jump between server clusters, only between
Al-
servers within the cluster.
Also, you can only attend weddings on your home server.
That's weird. Well, I guess that makes sense because they don't want people to be summoning hordes from across the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. 'Tis the least I can offer for your patient assistance. Now I must be off to prepare for my next appearance. I too offer my sincerest gratitude for elevating our celebrations to ever greater heights. The Little Ladies' Day festivities have only just begun, but I suggest you go and enjoy them while they last. Seneschal Prince gear, I'll put it on. And we'll take a look at what it looks like on me.
Those boots might be a candidate for your new default boots. Looking at them right now, they're kind of pretty nice.
I really like the boots I've got on right now.
Yeah,
So-
I'm just saying, it's like worth a look.
Oh, that was the last slot I had open in my armor slot.
Yeah, you were going to have to take care of your inventory
Again.
this week.
I am going to have to change my gloves. This actually might look nice on my Pictomancer. Gives me a nice slutty midriff.
Yeah.
I wonder what this jacket would look like in blue. I wonder if it's dyeable so you can have the general jacket
Oh,
in
yeah.
blue.
Yeah, you can. Both. There's two dye channels. One is the jacket, and the other is the red parts.
I like the rebel coat, and I want that. I think I want that to be Lore's look for at least a foreseeable future. But I'm gonna see what this looks like if I dye it.
I mean, you could always have different glams for different jobs.
Yeah, I do. You can also look at the dye preview right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Oh, you're okay. Yeah, I'm currently for Dye's wedding. I'm currently trying to decide if I want a red jacket with blue highlights or a blue jacket with red highlights. This is one because the highlight color is so prominent. You should fuck around with that too to see how that looks.
Ooh, maybe you could try a pale white on there to go with your hair.
Oh, there's a thought.
Yeah, maybe a white jacket with a maybe make the bright blue the highlight color instead of the main color, so you have the big bright blue sash.
There's a thought. Let's take a look at that. That's an interesting thought.
You spin your character around so you can see what the sash looks like.
How do I spin?
I have no idea how you do it with a controller. I would assume just the joysticks. One of the joysticks.
No, that moves my character in the camera.
Weird. With a mouse, you just like click on the portrait and drag it.
You have to be, what, level 15 to get to other towns and do events like this? Maybe I'll get to level 15, get this, dye it white and blue.
Yeah.
And wear that to the wedding, if I'm able to go to the wedding.
Yeah, that is pretty much what I did.
That works. Blue is one of the color themes.
Yeah, I think that would look good. I'll need the dye, though.
Yeah, somebody can give you dye. You also need to complete a quest in the fucking Vespin Bay in order to dye stuff yourself.
In where?
Vespin Bay, the Waking Sands.
Vesper.
Vesper Bay. Okay.
Vesper Bay, my mistake.
Yeah. All right. Well, I will level up a character for that purpose. Maybe get carried a bit later. And we'll see if I'm able to attend. But that is where we're going to end for today. That dungeon was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That dungeon was really cool.
Yeah, it's like a capstone quest to 3 different raid series. It's great.
Yeah.
Oh, we never did the other capstone, the Blacksmade's capstone.
Yeah, but we'll
do that next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll start with that next week, and then we'll do the raids, and that will probably take up the entire day.
Yeah. Excuse me.
And that is also in Thanalan. You remember where the Black Mage quest is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's right where you left them.
Yep.
It will not be a blue quest icon, so you'll actually have to pick it out of the crowd.
Okay, is it at the place in Ul'dah where I left them, or is it out by that shrine where we picked up Shentoto?
It'll be in Ul'dah.
Yeah, right where you left them.
Okay.
How do I look? Because pick the answer.
Looks pretty good. Well, I don't really like that shade of maroon. It's too dull.
It's to be fair, the lighting's not good for it, but like I would look better in the ruby red, but I don't have any on me.
Fair enough.
So unless Minda's cool getting me one.
I can get you some ruby red in a little bit.
Brilliant.
Not
Thanks.
right now because I am tired.
Yeah. Let's end the stream. That'll be it for today. So I'll read my schedule and get off. Before I do, I would like to plug my Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/Loreweaver streams. The link's also in the description of the YouTube video and can be found with the !Patreon command in Twitch chat. I make my living off of Patreon. It's my sole source of income. And I make enough to pay my rent and my bills, but I'm mostly just scraping by beyond that. And I need to save up because I'm moving across the country in June. So if you could go to my Patreon and pledge $1 a month or $1 per stream or anything in between, I'd be grateful. I'm grateful to everybody who pledges because you're the reason I have this strange, silly job that I love so much. If it weren't for you guys, I would still be a telemarketer or a burger flipper or some other equally horrible soul-sucking job that I've hated in the past. So thank you. I'd also like to plug my YouTube channel, @Loreweaver on YouTube. The link can also be found with the !YT command in Twitch chat. I upload all my streams to YouTube. Everything from the last 8 years is up there, barring the last month or so because I'm behind on posting the videos. There's a wide variety of games. The whole Final Fantasy XIV playthrough is up there. There's all sorts of games. I'm sure you'll find something you like. If you're watching this on YouTube, I stream live on Twitch almost every day at 1 p.m. EST at twitch.tv/Loreweaver15. The link's also in the description of the YouTube video. Come hang out and chat while I play. I love talking to people while I stream. It's a good time. We have a good time here. Finally, the schedule. Tomorrow, I'll be playing and probably finishing The Devil in Me for a patron. Monday, I'll be starting Metal Gear Solid 4 for a patron and hoping it's better than the first 3. Tuesday will be Triangle Strategy for a patron. Wednesday and Thursday, I'll be playing The Somnium Files Nirvana Initiative for a patron. Friday will be Cassette Beasts for a patron. And next Saturday will be more Final Fantasy XIV as we always do. So that's what's coming up. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. And I will see you next time. Die? Did we lose him?
Sorry, my carers arrived 6 hours late.
Weird. Huh. Well, say bye and I'll end the stream and you can go to them.
No, it's cool. But yeah, ciao for now.
Bye.